would you please go to Saber?
Yes, sir.
Oh, she didn't recognize that. She didn't know the difference between Muga and a Goom. That's actually really funny.
Yep.
you know what? To be honest,
They didn't want me.
They didn't.
No, they
All
said they're
right.
getting Ziff back soon.
All right, so very well. Stay here.
all right.
Mr. Yui,
I shoot things.
congratulations once again. You are going to be my XO.
Oh no.
Went well last time.
Yes.
You know that Yui reminds me a lot of a bowl of petunias. I can't quite place why.
All right.
Mhm.
Standard codes are online.
Oh, well, that's a first. I just had my main screen crash in the menu.
Welcome back,
Does
Mr.
everyone
Mike.
have the command codes?
Yes, sir.
Spooky, you got 'em?
default. Yeah, if it's
It's-
default.
Same one as last week. We are ship 6, the Osiris.
Your XO is far too preoccupied setting up his stream in a rush.
Aha. All right, well, in that case, I'm going to assign people. Actually, let me start with the beginning. Spooky, do you have a preferred station?
I do helm most of the time.
Would you like to do a different station? Or would you prefer helm?
I'm not sure.
Osiris, this is TSN Saber. Lieutenant Commander Draco, can you go on to Channel Commanders?
I could use some more experience, especially like weapons, NG.
GIC to TSN Osiris. This is a comms check, over.
Yeah, I can't respond unless you're on Channel Commanders.
Hang on a second.
Nice. The IP hasn't changed.
Ah, yes. Sure. Who would you like in exchange? Averson? Spooky.
You're talking to us. I think you're talking to the wrong people.
Sorry,
Sorry, sir.
Meant to be talking to Saber.
I know. I have mind reading chips installed.
Mr. Averson, please report to the Saber.
Saber eye.
Let's just get a quick rundown of who's on what ship. I will do more or less silently.
All right, Yui, are you set up yet?
I seem to be.
All right. So, Von Erebos, I'm sorry, we were interrupted. Say again, what would
The
be your
Gazans
preferred?
warships reporting once ready to go.
Sorry, you got cut off by Xavier.
What is your preferred thing you want to do? You said you wanted to do weapons or engineering. Did I hear that correctly?
I can do science or comms.
All right, so Von Erebos, why don't you do science?
Roger.
I'm assuming I'm helm, so I grabbed helm, but move me around as needed, boss. Sorry, I'm a goom. I meant sir.
Let's shift things around.
Wild
Spooky,
card.
how about taking weapons?
Aye aye.
Arian, why don't you take engineering?
Yes, sir.
And Yui, Shu.
Shuai.
Engineering ready, sir.
Helm, are you ready?
Weapons.
CIC to TSN Osiris. This is a communications check, over.
Am I helm?
1 second. CIC, this is Osiris. coming in 5x5.
Thank you, Osiris.
That's the one who tried to get a comm check earlier. I couldn't figure out which ship it came from because none of the commanding
Yes.
officers had that voice, and it was very confusing.
Yes,
Captain, what's my station? I forgot.
you are helm. You said you were taking it.
In that case, helm is ready and taken. Just tell
Weapons.
someone to-
This is
Weapons
going
is
to be
ready.
a good day.
Alright, science
Science ready.
and comms.
It is a good day to split tongues.
Very well.
Ugh, I hate that imagery. Damn body
Saber,
mods.
this is Osiris.
Cyrus, this is Saber.
We are ready to smite.
Confirmed.
Rawr.
Alright, so
Already SOPs for Osiris.
this is a beam heavy ship. We will tend to get in close combat and rely on our beams very heavily. So engineering, if you have a preset that has beams at 250, that's a good one to remember to use.
Understood.
Give me the
Um,
DACA.
Right. So
All my presets have been wiped, so this is going to be fun.
do you have? I'm sorry. What were you going to say again?
All ships under
Sorry.
control. Foresight Division is ready for launch.
Can we please have people correct their uniforms?
Can't hear you.
I heard him.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Correct uniforms. I'm certainly guilty.
Ah,
Sorry, everyone is wearing the wrong uniform. I have no idea what the hell's going on. So, can you hear me now,
Excellent.
Captain?
yeah. As long as you're not being talked over.
Acknowledge.
There we go. Weapons is in.
Helm sees things.
So weapons. Are you familiar with the combination of 1+1? Have you heard that before?
No.
When the enemy shields are under 25,
Yeah, is it
One homing,
and
followed
then
by
the fucking P-Shock, yeah.
P-Shocks. Yep. So science, the most important thing you can call out if we're doing 1+1s is when the shields of the enemy in front of us are under 20 or under 25 and
Is
down.
Is that both front and back, or just one front and one back?
So generally, it's going to be the one where you're facing, whichever one we're shooting at. So that way, weapons knows that they can take it down either by beams or by a one-on-one, depending upon the circumstances.
Okay.
Now, we're not going to do that a lot because we don't have a whole lot of those that ammunition, but it is something that we will be using. Let's see what they have us do.
Captain, I should warn you that the bottle the whiskey bottle that is in front of me that looks like it's full of whiskey that I'm drinking out of is actually full of iced tea.
Yeah, the Long Island iced tea, right?
No, actual iced tea. Or else I would be very dead by now. I just want you to know, in case you get questioned as to why the helmsman has multiple bottles of scotch in front of him.
Yeah, suffice it to say, I am not going to be testing the alcohol content.
Oh, thank God for that.
Do it, pussy.
In that case, can someone pass me a bottle of scotch?
Mm-hmm. So
Engineering, Howler still brought up.
Yeah, so just so you're aware, Mr. Yui is actually streaming this and recording. So we do try and keep things family friendly, shall we say.
That's
Yeah. Just bear that in mind.
At this point, you should probably just mute my stream.
That's very tempting for me too. In case you're not aware, Yui, Agum, and I are regulars aboard the same ship.
I watched
What?
TV streams before a lot.
Oh, okay.
So,
I've never met these people in my life.
I don't even know what game this is.
Captain Lancer is requesting that I stop
Fleet
telling
captain
all
to
the
all ships,
stations to
Commander
build
Control
nukes.
have passed on their orders to save us, stand by.
I recommend that you tell them to create nukes.
According to reports, Jordan Systems sent out a distress call. We're going to transit to that area to lend assistance.
Go ahead, Lancer. This is Osiris.
I see what happens when you have a weapons officer at comms.
I like
I
how
don't get it.
he's
Lancer
telling
can't use nukes.
Why is Lancer facing us? It's a very.
It's an accusatory posture. You should boop them.
Saber. Helm.
Alright, form up on Saber.
We are formed up on Saber. It's
They formed up on Saber.
Where are we going warp 2? We are going warp 2, Daddy.
Does form up just mean follow?
Yeah, stay close with.
Roger.
Go in formation.
Yeah,
Usually a boring one, but sometimes a very specific one.
Yeah, we don't actually. We rarely do formal like styles of formation, but yeah, basically stay in a general cluster.
Like we're not doing right now.
Hey, I'm staying in cluster. If
Yeah.
Viper wants to be in responsible,
I'm not pointing
useless
fingers.
shit.
I'm just saying some people aren't staying in formation. I didn't say who.
Also, if I
That's,
remember correctly,
Never
I think
stays
it's
information.
I think it's Viper who also is like obscenely fast. So getting that ship to stay in formation is nightmarishly difficult.
I can vouch for that. I was on Helm last week with Viper.
Yeah,
I don't know
I think you have to go like warp 1.
I don't know if you all noticed, by the way,
Like 30.
that you have a cadet commanding Viper right now.
Well, what the fuck? I haven't gotten the command yet. Fucking cadet
Well,
gets to do it.
You might get the opportunity. We'll see.
Yeah, if I showed up
Wait, Black.
on
I feel
time
like
for the
I've seen-
shift.
I feel like I've seen the name Blackwell around.
Yeah, he's been in like a few weeks. For a few weeks. He should be acting innocent by now. I was just thinking that during the briefing. You want anything in the tubes?
Nothing at the moment. Stay
Got
formed
it.
up on Saber. I have no idea where Stalker's going.
Maybe Saber should tell us when it's about to turn, which is customary.
No, it's a challenge to the helm officer.
We got there first. though.
yeah, but I was the only ship that did it right, and we all know that that should not be the case.
Actually, it
just-
should.
It should, but the fact that I'm currently seems to be the best helmsman in the fleet is a bit jarring.
Hey, I'm
It's a
not a Helm.
simulation. They're probably inexperienced people.
Mm.
You gotta get
Yeah,
started
possibly.
somewhere.
Vimes is on helm for Stalker.
Am I getting?
And Greybeard's on Lancer. Huh. Who knew?
I wish I got to fly Lancer again. Such
That is
a
a
nice
fun
thing
ship
to fly.
to fly. Mm.
Goes fast.
Yeah. And why are we going? Why are we changing warp speeds without notifications? This is just bad management of fleet.
Oh, I won't
Remind me
argue
to
with that.
mumble under my breath.
Just
See what
kick
the
it.
fleet captain says about
We were going 2, and then we go to 3 with no notification, with no notice to the fleet. We
that.
did
Where's
a
Stalker
sudden.
going?
We did
Just
a
keep
sudden.
up. Where is Stalker going?
Stalker's been doing its own thing for a while. I'm guessing
Oh, damn.
Stalker doesn't have a secondary screen or isn't
That's-
receiving appropriate information.
It's
Yeah.
Lieutenant Senior
Probably
Vimes that expect better of that.
Yeah, and for what I can hear on channel commanders, they seem to be having difficulties.
Oh, there's Stalker.
Mhm.
Ah,
Dropping the fuel collectors.
Anytime we're not doing anything.
Yeah, I was slow to that. We might not get. Oh, there it goes.
Power at
Yeah.
70.
Signal locked. Standing by for jump.
Yep.
How much fuel do we get per tick? Is it
25.
What?
25 energy per tick.
For warp 1?
TSN has to move immediately to defend Alpha Station.
Energy 100.
Tube's empty.
Copy that.
Boosting scanners.
Viper Osiris, move to defend Alpha Station.
Copy that.
Viper,
Viper, we're with you.
To Jordan Command, we've responded to a distress call in this area.
Alpha's been taken.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're not-
sorry, I got a phone call. Where are we going?
Follow Viper.
That's what I thought. Sorry, I'm waiting on my car to get fixed, and it was supposed to be ready like an
Alright,
hour
now is
ago.
not the time to discuss that.
Yes, it is.
Alright, crank the beams.
Cranking beams.
Viper, what's the order?
Frequencies?
Lead.
What's our target?
Very well. Orders Charlie, let's focus fire together.
Alpha 56
Helm will call out
Charlie.
target.
Drone.
inbound.
Brace.
Drone.
Right, on to Alpha 9-2.
Alpha 9-2 Echo.
Alpha 9-2's drone cruiser.
Helm, you're backing us away.
I am aware.
Escape to turn off or toggle reverse.
We have 3 Marine deployment zones around Station Alpha.
How many Marines do we have? I didn't see. 2. Right, Alpha 8-9.
High
Alpha
turn, please.
Alpha.
Alpha 7-3.
Turn complete. Thank you.
Beta.
Right, Alpha 5-7.
Charlie. Rear shields down.
Icarus is loaded with
TSN
Marines.
Osiris, you take lead of the battle group, and I want you to move into grid Echo 3 Mark 3. Move your battle group down there instead.
Echo 3 Mark 3, copy.
High
Viper,
turn.
this is Osiris. Go ahead and launch.
Go ahead,
Rendezvous
Osiris.
2. We have been ordered to Echo 3 Mark 3, but I'm going to be having Icarus pick up one of those rendezvous stations.
Acknowledged, Osiris.
Icarus,
All right.
I'll come back for you. I promise.
Boost warp.
Boosting warp.
Captain, should I hang out here for when the Marines are ready for pickup, or come join the ship?
Come join the ship. Alright, they've already launched one of
Standardized war,
those.
please.
Alright, so this will load up a 1-on-1. Drone.
Taking damage. Taking
Oh.
heavy damage.
Take it.
Who
Get us
toggled-
Sorry.
evasive. We're still taking damage.
Primary beams at 25%. Front shields 50.
Hard about.
Dam contains are responding. Prioritizing beams.
Drone.
P-Shock's
Perfect.
low.
We're going to have to let the Foxtrot 1-6 go.
Torpedoes ready.
Bring
Mr.
us
Mike,
in
you can
behind
get
Charlie
the
2-4.
details on the site,
Drones.
unless you want a description.
Osiris, this is Lancer.
I don't know if
Go
there's
ahead,
a
Lancer.
description.
We have the attention of Charlie and Foxtrot. We're leading them 090 away from the
Drone.
rendezvous points in the other base.
Copy
Too
that.
slow. Beams are too slow.
Yeah,
Beams?
we're on
Yeah, they're
25% beams at the moment. You're going to have to put up with it for now.
All right, let's get us some distance.
Icarus
We're gonna
aboard.
have to recharge.
1-1's ready.
Were our
Fire
shields down
the-
at one point?
Yeah, our shields are down. So on Captain's target, first fire the homing, load a second homing, and then the 1-on-1.
Roger.
Boosting tops.
Stalker, this is Osiris.
Go ahead.
We have no front shield, so we're having difficulty, and we've taken some damage, so we're having difficulty beaming down the drones, but we are still going to try and weaken these other ships.
They might be too far. Damn.
All right,
The
bring us
guns
in
of
closer
Cyrus
then.
will hopefully move in and be able to take on Charlie Group.
Copy that. Bring us in closer.
Shields
Our
and beams
missiles timed
repaired.
out.
I was worried about
Okay.
that.
Load a
Guess
1-on-1
that.
again. Oh, and he's already... Okay, bring us in for beams. Continue to load the 1-on-1, but target Charlie 2-4.
Charlie 24 is Alpha Alpha.
Down. Wrong one. To the one to the right.
I can't see numbers. There's too many. Charlie 2-4, got it.
Target
Surrender.
surrenders.
Surrender.
Change target. Go.
Captain's target's Alpha Alpha. Rear shields down.
Surrender.
Charlie 74 Beta Beta.
Go.
All right,
Front shields
get
down.
us some distance. Get us some distance.
Taking damage.
Copy.
Damn, he just fucking
Front
threw those
shields
drones in our
at
face.
50% repair. We've got some hallway damage.
Lowering shields.
Acknowledge.
1-1's
High turn.
ready.
Actually, no. Let's drag them to the east. Course
Shields
090.
090.
Lancer. This is Osiris. We've got some front shield damage, but it looks like we've got Tango.
Front shields repaired.
1-1's ready.
Captain Charlie
off for now.
08 is susceptible to a 2-in-1.
All right, fire the homing, load another homing, and fire the 1-on-1. It's a 2-in-1, basically.
Roger.
Boost beams.
Boosting beams. Also going to reduce beams a little bit to boost front shield to get them repaired.
When you said
Can I get
boost
a-
beams, did you mean boost
I'm sorry,
tubes?
boost tubes. You're
Boosting
correct.
tubes.
Aren't there... Oh,
Oh, he surrendered.
perfect. I was about to ask for a boost impulse.
Give you a little bit.
I'm
Just
okay
pulse
for
warp.
now. I'm just gonna have to.
the 1-1's ready again. Shall I fire?
Boost impulse.
Never mind, Lancer's
No,
Pulse
fine.
is
hold it.
boosted.
Keep
We're
the
in their
distance.
range now.
Taking half damage, warp at 75%.
Please just pulse warp.
Yeah, I was trying to stay in FCS.
Yeah, no.
That ain't gonna happen.
Marine
Sometimes
exfils
you
are
just gotta-
available at Alpha
There we go.
Station
All right,
for
let's,
Surrender.
collect.
let's go back to Alpha Station.
Shall I unload?
Yes.
Osiris, this is Lancer.
High turn.
My turn.
Go ahead, Lancer.
We're
Turn
going to
complete.
off-put some Marines at Lima 3-3. If you can make sure the Delta 5-9 stays off our back.
We can try. All right, let's head to Delta 59. That's going to be... What course is that?
Science.
Captain's target, the Scaron. It's roughly 255.
Sorry, direction 251, range 31k.
Tomsk, you see if you can taunt him. Captain
Range is now
disagrees
25k.
with Scaron leadership.
Be sure to
Delta
read off the
59.
specials.
Yeah, so what are his specials? What does he have?
Special
Osiris, Lancer, we only have 2 Marines. We'll only be able to take care of 2 of these.
low vis teleport, drones, anti-torp, teleback.
Copy that,
Tubes.
Lancer. We only have one left. We drop one off at Alpha Station.
Tubes
right. No, ignore the tubes this time. Let's do beams only. I want sustainable beams at 250.
Beta Beta on
You
beams.
got it.
Stalker's coming in with a fighter. Conga
High turn.
line.
High turn.
You got him, just stay in range.
Turn complete.
Taking damage. Primary beams at 50%.
Copy.
Them drones, man.
Give us
Why
a
are
little
beams not
altitude.
firing?
They're damaged.
Am I not coming
Stay with
through,
it.
clearly?
You are.
Okay.
Alright, here's what I want to do. Oh, it's teleback.
Front shield
Sucks.
damage.
Comms. Can you ask the friendlies that are coming in, Kappa 28 and such, to help us out? Attack nearest.
Does he like sling drones real fast?
He
Power
does.
at 25%.
Would it be better to just stay in auto?
Kilo
lead him
2-8
towards.
ordered to attack nearest target.
Recommend converting torps.
Confirmed.
Kilo
Convert to.
2-8 is not obeying orders.
2 converted.
Alright, drag this guy into them.
Turn,
Help.
high turn, high turn, high turn.
Turn complete.
Alright, I want you to load up
Turn complete.
comms. Load up the
Kilo
Marine.
9-3 turning to attack, reportedly.
K-28 shields are down. It's gonna go down.
Copy. They're not listening, are they?
Nope.
There we go.
Oh, now they're turning.
Finally. Alright, take us to the rendezvous point.
High turn.
Alright, please load up the Marines.
So yeah, see the fleet. You may want to tell those
turn
soldiers
complete.
who have some Marines deployed on the base and are trying to capture it. They seem to be wanting to destroy it.
Running a coolant cycle.
Oh, sorry, Chris. I went ahead so you can for an easy pickup. I should have told you.
The Hjordan are attacking the station that we're trying to capture.
Osiris to Hjordan. We have Marines on the station trying to take it. Please desist from attacking.
I've ordered Kilo 9-3 to turn to bearing 0.
Oh, it's gonna fall. Nope. Yeah.
This
Should
is
Do not
we,
target.
should we protect the ship? The station?
There's no way we could.
Nope.
Fight off the.
We wouldn't have time.
CNC.
We just lost our Marine teams.
Yeah, that's an act of
Alright.
war.
That's a war crime.
Take us to Alpha 1-4. Let's go dock up.
Oh,
Sad
sorry, I
day.
did not see Alpha 1-4 there.
Command and control. This is Osiris.
Go ahead, Osiris.
Do we have any life pods from that station there?
They may take a moment to appear, but expect those, yes.
They are notorious for cloaking devices.
Hmm.
You know,
Alright, make sure
We
that
are
we are
100
unloaded.
across the board.
we're unloaded
Very well.
and
What do we
stocked
have
up.
at Alpha Station? Alright, take us to Alpha Station. Let's go warp 2. Or boost warp since it's going to be through nebulas.
This whole place seems to be nebulous.
Yeah, it's very heavy that way.
Lancer's having a field day.
Good for Lancer.
Do you want us to protect Station Alpha?
Correct. Let's go take out those fighters. Oh, they're going
Cyrus,
bingo.
make sure Alpha Base is secure.
Do I have a boost?
Copy
to warp?
that.
I'm not feeling it.
You've got 200%.
I recommend
Okay.
taunt on N
No, they're
fleet.
fighters. Ah, good call. Please taunt November Fleet. Put us in full reverse.
We've just taken some damage. Sensors,
Full reverse.
75% damage to Damcom team casualty.
Copy that.
Full reverse.
November 02 taunted.
Drone. Weapons.
Yeah, we've
Ah,
got
it was a
damage.
manual. Damn it.
Alright, let's just take out this guy
Osiris
here.
Lancer, we're approaching your combat location to draw November and Oscar 270.
Copy that. We already have a taunt on them.
Acknowledge full standoff.
Actually, if you want to take them from behind, that'd be great.
Rotating.
You have
you're
Oscar
at south.
Oscar
We're working on
2-6
it.
taunted.
Yes, we have Oscar Fleet.
This would be a good spread for an Omega.
It would. Go ahead and... Science, tell me which of those ships in November Fleet are drone cruisers. Load up an Omega 3.
Roger.
Hard about.
Niagara 90 drone cruiser.
Brace rear.
And Niagara 02 drone cruiser.
Oh, order that.
Alright, so...
Alpha 1 ready. I mean Omega. Don't know what an Alpha
Drone.
1 is.
Take that out. Target November 90. Full
Captain's
reverse.
target.
Boost impulse.
Boosting impulse.
The one
Predator fire.
behind. Yeah, there we go. EMP nuke.
EMP out. Nuke out.
Beautiful.
Load up a P-Shock.
1 P-Shock coming out.
Fired at November 02. Call for
Drone.
surrender of November 64.
Drone inbound.
November
Oh, got it.
6-4 will not surrender.
Alright. Crank the beams. Let's take these guys out.
P-Shock hit.
Coming in on impulse.
Beams cranked.
Save ordnance, just use beams.
Roger.
Sorry.
This weapons officer knows to attack the flank that doesn't have shields. Nicely done.
Alright, take us to Alpha Station. Comms, go ahead and pick up one of those rendezvous points.
I'll line you up with rendezvous point 2.
No need. Focus on docking.
Cool.
Oh, we've got to take out Bravo 7-1 first.
Engaging Bravo 7-1.
Boosting beams.
Put us in reverse.
We already are.
Excellent.
I didn't slow down, I just reversed.
I think I did get their maneuvering, but they're
Full turns.
I fucked that up.
That's alright.
That's what I usually do, just to get him to stop hitting me.
There it goes.
Target down.
Destroyed. Turn. High turn. Thank you.
Take us to Alpha
Turn
Station.
complete. Do we want to grab rendezvous point 3? It looks like Viper's.
Viper's got it.
Doc.
Energy 50.
Tell me when we're 100.
Doc.
Dam contains replenished, all damage repaired.
What's our ordnance?
Energy 100.
Ordnance ready. All of it. We're empty right now in tubes.
That's fine. Take us to deal with these fighters.
Boosting maneuver and beams.
Shields up.
Load a mine. Actually, load 2 mines.
Viper and Osiris, this is Lancer. We request assistance. We are vectored and no beams.
Copy that.
Tell me when they're loaded.
We're gonna get fucked up.
Go to Lancers. Course 000.
We
Drop.
shouldn't.
We're heavy damage. Heavy damage.
Both mines dropped.
I know.
Primary beam 0. Torpedo 50. Sensors 25. Front shield 0.
If we have another. We
Do
don't
not
have
get
any
near
other
either
calls.
of these groups. Distance, now.
We're empty.
Dam contains responding. My screen is red.
Copy.
Oh shit! I did not notice that damage. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what happens when you drive right through fighters. Please do not do that again.
And try and pay
I
attention
thought
to
we were doing a
engineering.
mine. I thought we were doing a mine run.
Never through fighters.
I did call out the damage as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steer clear. That ship
Do
has
not,
tractor.
do not take us into combat with him. He's got tractor. We are not capable of dealing with tractor.
Focusing shields
Give
and
us, in
beams.
fact, take us back to Alpha Station.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's what I was trying to do.
I was kind of caught off guard by that mine drop.
All right,
Did we-
go course 000. Course 0, come about. 000.
000.
Captain, I think it's tangoed on Lancer.
It may be. But we don't have beams right now.
I can prioritize beams if needed.
Please do.
Let's try and get to a station.
Confirmed, but nonetheless.
Should I load up something?
No, at the moment we just need to get to the station.
Roger.
Beams 50.
50%?
Make sure it has 2 mines.
50%.
Alright, comms, get a taunt on Juliet 39. Dislikes the Arvonian royal family.
Juliet 39 taunted.
Alright, dock us up quickly.
Trying.
We're in the beam.
Oh.
Alright,
Still getting through hallways.
Shields up.
break dock, head 180.
We got our mines back.
Now! Cool, thank you.
You got them comms? Good.
Mines are ready. Or like,
TSN Cyrus, moving to your area of operation. All ships move on to
Much
our
obliged.
station. Formation is Charlie.
Alright, do not drop a mine on Lancer.
none loaded, sir.
Switch to formation Kappa. TSN Stalker, your support. Draw those fighters off.
Primary beam 100%.
Alright, turn us around. We're gonna try and beam these fighters.
Alright.
You have a mine?
Shall I load one?
Yes.
Mine loading.
Stalker, stay away from them. Looks like Stalker's trying to line them up.
Beam boosted. Front shields are at 20%.
I've taunted all 3 carriers in this vicinity.
Thank you. Alright, turn around, let's take them.
Hard bout.
Actually, full
Make it
reverse.
quick.
Full reverse.
I am already in full reverse. Or, yeah.
Stalker, what are you doing?
Cyrus, shake those fighters, give them to Stalker, and come and engage the carriers.
Mine
Alright.
ready.
Killing me.
Alright, give us some distance. We're gonna leave these guys alone. We're gonna head back to the carrier.
Front shield damage 75%.
Copy. Alright, course 270. We're gonna drop that mine on these guys. Level out.
270, got it.
Drop it. Keep going.
Dropped.
Keep going, helm.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally had park brake on.
There we
Good
go.
job.
Alright, take us in. We're gonna have to kill these guys by hand.
Prioritizing front shields.
How are our beams?
100%.
Excellent. Course 000.
Hard turn.
Targets in Echo.
Bring us in.
We're just cleaning up fighters. Comms is gonna mentally check out.
Copy that. You want to hop out?
I have a ton of Discord messages to catch up on.
Very well. Alright, catch us up.
Port is green, sir.
Alright, take us to Alpha Station.
All damage repaired.
Alpha I.
Well done.
Boosting front shields. Does boosting front shields actually make them regen faster?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Yep.
good. That's-
It does 2 things. It
CIC
decreases
defeat.
the effective
Congratulations
damage.
on a successful simulation. You only lost 3 bases out of 5.
Yeah, well,
Whoops.
one of them was not our fault.
All ships, you can stand down your crews, debrief them.
I think the shield
Second.
regen goes real fast when you go like over 250%.
Yeah, so it does both regen and it decreases the effectiveness of enemy damage.
Excellent.
So it does both of those. But once the shields get to 0, they won't start recharging for at least 30 seconds.
Ah, okay.
So don't bother powering it if it's at 0 until you start seeing numbers.
Okie doke. Thank you.
Minor inaccuracies there.
Oh?
When shields are dropped, the delay between getting your shields back is proportionate to the size of your shield grid. So, for instance, a ship with 1,000 shields that loses all of its shield grid is going to have an incredibly longer delay than a ship that only has one shield and loses its shield grid. And furthermore, that time delay is in fact affected by powering the shield grid.
Oh,
Really?
The more you know.
yeah.
That was not something that I ever found before in any of the literature.
Yeah. Once again, we have Starry to thank.
Yeah. Well, the two of you definitely have had more opportunities to actually test the game.
It helps to be a hive mind.
Well, yes, it does. All right, so feedback.
It also gets a little frustrating when, like, the smallest little nonsensical thing, we actually know exactly how it works. In some cases, better than the developer himself.
So, you seemed awfully distracted. Go.
I'm not.
Oh. You were not reacting to the orders I was giving very quickly. You seemed like you were not sure what my orders were. Was I not clear?
I'll pour myself another coffee.
All right. Fair enough. It also
I
is
know,
a warm-up.
at the very beginning, I was flipping settings, but besides that, I don't know. Yeah, let me grab some coffee just in case.
Fair enough. Weapons. I think you did a really good job.
I'm the best.
Around.
No.
Sorry, coughing.
Best overall.
I'm sorry, there's a little bit of chatter on channel commanders.
Just cockiness. Nothing important.
Would you want to do another sim, folks?
I'm up for it.
Always.
Most assuredly.
If I get to shoot again.
I wouldn't mind switching. I'm happy to stay engineering, but I do always have an itch to go on helm, so happy to switch around. Actually, put me anywhere you like, but yeah.
I need to get.
All right.
Just not
let's
the
see.
airlock.
Probably going to get a 5-minute break, but let me continue to give feedback. Hang a second.
Channel commanders. It's hell of a...
What the fuck happened?
When you get a channel commanders, a whisper, and there's chat in the ship at the same time.
And I'm actually looking forward to. I wish I could hear it. It's probably much more interesting than stuff going on inside the ship.
I think there's a lot more swearing in channel commanders.
Because no one's streaming them.
I've been in channel commanders on occasion. It's
Captain, can I take
not
a 5-minute?
really interesting. It's just
hang on a second.
It's background stuff like, oh, the
server's
server
gone down.
crashed, or so and so has a locked console. Who's got that locked? Please ask your crews.
It's very distracting. All right, so Lancer needs an experienced helm for the mission.
I am quite happy to do that.
I would also volunteer, although.
Sorry, Garen,
same.
you said you wanted to?
I would be more than happy to, definitely.
Same.
All right, hang on a second.
It's gonna be like all those school sports events where people pick teams every fucking week. Get sent to fucking Osiris.
Welcome to TSN Red Rover, where we call over to the Lancers, say, we got 3 candidates for you. Which one would you like? Red Rover, send Spooky right over.
Hey yo. I don't get the reference, but...
Oh my.
All right, hold on a second. I'm going to be back in a minute.
I've heard of Red Rover, though. What the hell is it?
It's a children's playground game. Everyone.
Oh, that would make sense since, I'm foreign.
Red Rover is played by having 2 teams of kids link hands, and one side will call for an individual from the other side to try to run through their line and force them to break their line.
Oh,
And they succeed if they break the line, and if the line holds, they don't get a point.
What's a 2-in-1
that's very physical.
attack?
2-in-1 is an extension of the 1-in-1. It's just an extra homing in that case. The linguistics hold, however the numbers change. 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1.
It's
Okay.
homing to P-shocks.
Careful with your language there, because it could be interpreted as homing and then a pair of P-shocks when you say 2 P-shocks. But
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, I was thinking of a ratio.
So, did our ship have 2 tubes or 3 tubes?
we had 2 tubes.
So it would be nuke
All right.
homing.
Garion, please
Yes, sir.
report to Lancer.
I knew
Yes,
it.
sir.
Novan, that would be a homing shock. That would be
Okay.
a 2-in-1. And the communication of the number of torpedoes necessary has nothing to do with the number of tubes available. It's more a communication of weapons of this is how many homings you need to fire in order to make the shock hit.
Okay.
What's a 2 and 2 in 1?
No such thing.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
So the
Oh.
2 would simply refer to the number of homing torpedoes.
And the other 2 P-shocks?
The 1 is the P-shock, so 2 and 1
Hmm.
would be 2 homings and 1 P-shock.
The formula is X and 1. X can be
Yeah,
whatever
okay.
number. The 1
I
is
heard
always
you
a
say
shock.
3 numbers for some reason. Maybe I wasn't listening.
It could be an interpretation issue when I was saying 2-in-1, 3-in-1,
Probably.
trying to
Something
express
like that.
yeah, there's only 2 components, number of homings, and a final P-shock.
Yeah, we have, I can't remember, 10. We've got, what's our ordnance loadout for this?
Apollo
10
class
homies, there it
carries
is.
10 homings and 6 shocks.
10 homing, 6 shocks, right. And some of those are useful for batteries. Potentially. By the way, for engineering, the thresholds that I care about are generally, if we get to 50%, I like to know that, but not in the middle of combat. What I usually care about the most are 20 and 10%. If we get to 10%, that's critical.
On energy?
On energy.
Okay.
And for weapons, if we get down to 10%, you have authority to go ahead and convert homings as needed. Just let me know what you're doing.
Alright, I'll pay attention to that.
Right, so if hopefully what'll happen is the engineer will shout out the energy level, and then you'll know.
How long do we have till the next sim?
A couple minutes probably.
All right, because I'm contemplating whether or not I leave my car overnight or run and try to pick it up.
Oh, we lost our engineer. Right.
I wouldn't go driving with the piloting that we just had.
Mhm.
Why
So,
would you go driving?
I would like to shuffle things up, but we've got a little bit of time.
I'm up for shuffling. You don't need to.
Captain.
Yep.
I'm open to constructive criticism.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I didn't get all the way through.
Oh.
So I think you did very well. You were calling out the frequencies. You probably will get used to a pattern. So things that are going to be the most useful when you see a Scaran on the board, if we haven't already addressed it, tell me. If we are going into combat with it, I'll need to know its specials.
Okay.
And of the specials, you'll get to know this, but the ones that are going to matter are things like anti-torp, anti-mine, shield drain, and probably the most important is tractor.
The Doom.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
I just said that the tractor is the Doom.
It's the Doom.
Yes.
It's the one where we need to know we're going into combat with a tractor ship. Otherwise, we give it a wide berth. Because that's the one that can actually kill us.
Okay.
If we are going for anti-torp and anti-mine, and you hear me telling the weapons officer to load up a missile or a mine, you'll want to shout that out.
Be aggressive about tractor, just to go back to that point.
Yes.
Don't let us forget.
Just start
to be
screaming,
clear.
tractor, tractor, tractor.
Well,
So another thing is sometimes I feel like I don't know what information to call on which ship if there isn't a captain's target. Like sometimes I feel like it wouldn't be relevant if there's not a captain's target. Like you guys wouldn't want to know it if we're not working on that ship. Do you see what I mean?
Weapons
Yes.
target also works if you're calling out like frequency, since the captain really doesn't need to know the frequency.
So ideally, Helm has tactical, when we're in the beam situation, taking down ships one at a time, Helm has tactical control. Helm should be saying next target is Charlie 6-2. And then that will tell both weapons and science who to focus on.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say is, as the weapons officer, you can also, one thing I'll often say is recommend it next target, and then list out the ship and the shields. One small minor piece of criticism, and this is the dumbest thing. We generally use especially for shields, we use NATO alphanumerics. So Alpha, Bravo,
Wait,
Charlie,
when
Delta.
did you start using the NATO alphabet?
Only for shields. Only for shields. For shields, I always use them. For the higher ups, I just kind of make things up because it's funny. But for the shields in particular, generally Bravo instead of Beta. But
I don't know the whole alphabet.
That's not. It's something where in the fullness of time it's worth memorizing, but it's not going to be all that huge otherwise.
I can do some of them.
Yeah, exactly
Like,
what
the
posted.
fuck is Q?
In fact, Quebec.
Oh.
It tickled me in the most annoying in the most out of ways.
If you used Beta, that would work just fine.
Is it? Because
Unacceptable.
I don't know how, but I learned it as beta, but
that's fine.
It actually used to be Beta before NATO.
Yeah, if you ever bother to look at the past, so modern calls are now in NATO alphanumeric, but yeah, Beta was a previous one. Same with there's a few other that were that are commonly used but not technically NATO.
It's not is what I think is the difficult one is when people just use the letter, because B, C, and E and D all sound a lot alike, especially if there's crosstalk.
Just remember to always call off.
Lady.
Sorry. Make sure you always call off M as Mancy, just to confuse everyone.
Manlet.
All right. So one other thing that will be useful, if we are approaching a bunch of Corellians, if you see any drone cruisers, those are going to be our priority targets. Everything else is relatively weak and equivalent for that purpose. We can take them all out. But the drone cruisers are the annoying ones. So if we're approaching, let's say somebody else has, we call it taking tango, when all the ships are going after Lancer and we're coming up from behind. If you see a drone cruiser, you can select it, and then everyone will be able to see this is science target, and say science target is a drone cruiser, or Charlie 6-2 is a drone cruiser.
Pretty useful for tactical.
Yeah.
Hold up. You guys can see my targets?
Yep.
Exposed.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh no, that's useful information.
I mean, it probably is, but I also didn't know that, so I just click wildly.
Don't worry about
that's
that.
Don't
kind
worry
of what
about
you're supposed to do as a science officer.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as what
I
I
don't
did
know.
on comms and ruined everyone's day on comms. Because
Why?
everyone shares the same menu, so I kept just when I tried to do something, I just kept trying to do it, no matter if someone was trying to do something, and it became a whole. I think I caused that just by myself. It was my
that's
first time on
amazing.
comms, to be honest. So
So, but otherwise, I think you were doing really well. So I
Thank
don't.
you.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be concerned about that.
Okay.
You should definitely panic and have a total existential crisis.
that's what I
Oh.
did.
That's covered, bud.
How did you find Agum?
This is an announcement.
So I actually play with the Eastern.
Please all go back to your ships. Thank you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Okay, so everyone's coming back.
In my defense, we didn't as much find each other as Shiga was involved. Why are there people? Oh, wait.
Welcome aboard, Ben.
Okay.
Thank you,
So
sir.
let's shuffle things up. Ben, do you want to take helm? Agum,
Sure.
you want to take? Agum, how do you feel about engineering?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, take engineering.
Our engineering is still locked. Previous
Ooh.
occupant did not release.
Okay. Actually, Yui, do you want to take engineering? I'm sorry. I should have
Engineer's
asked you to.
unlocked on my screen.
Yeah, it
Nope,
is.
never mind.
I will serve where needed. I'm going to investigate the possibility that I need to disconnect, reconnect.
Okay, we will need to disconnect, reconnect from all of our consoles.
Got it.
By the way, Yui, do you know what the numeric command codes are?
Yes.
Could you text it to me directly?
You
Stand
can
by.
also do it yourself by running the ping.
Yeah, I wanted to do it this way. Thank you.
Sorry.
I need to do that over here. I sent that via Discord.
Oh, that works. Cool.
I did the thing, but I didn't quite do it in the way you anticipated.
That's fine. That works. All right. Actually, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm going to send you down to Stalker.
Nice, sir.
Reconnected.
Yeah, they need another. They needed an extra person.
Oh, can I reconnect to the server, or should we stay disconnected?
No, go ahead and disconnect, reconnect.
Okay. Osiris. Engineering.
Fleet captain to all ships. Report your status when ready.
All right. So.
Weapons is ready.
Nervous, you still got science. Yui, why don't you take helm?
Very well.
All right. Helm, are you ready?
Hands on throttle and stick.
Weapons.
Ready to poke stick.
Engineering.
Engineering is ready.
Science.
Science ready.
And I'll take comms.
Engineering ready and Candy Crush.
I'm not playing Candy Crush. I'm playing Dr. Mario.
You should set your
Saber, this is Osiris.
uniform though.
Cyrus, go ahead.
We are once again ready to smite.
Confirmed.
That game sucks.
I'm not sure I know what game you mean.
Smite.
There's a game called Smite. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 3D MOBA. It's third person.
Hmm.
They have a very high emphasis on auto attacks because they are skill shots instead of point and click,
Hmm.
and it's very annoying because they don't do any damage. At least in my opinion. It's kind of jank.
All ships reported ready. Let's go.
Oh, we're doing an out of the box one. No CIC. Alright, once we start, boost sensors, please.
Careful of those mines. Already got contacts.
Engineering, are you boosting?
Oh, I
Lands
did
will move
not
to intercept Delta 17. Last known position was grid Charlie 5.
Put engineering. I'm sorry. Put sensors on 250.
Delta 17. Oh, what's this scar on?
You get a
Right,
chance to see its
Cyrus.
specials.
Form battle
Oh,
group.
my presets
Hold on,
aren't
hold on.
working.
I did not catch that.
Viper battle group.
We are with Viper.
Yeah, that's what he said. Didn't catch who was leader though.
Scarno approaching DS5.
I'm feeling the need to do the needful.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrus, this is Viper. We're moving to DS5.
Copy that. All right.
Order is Charlie.
Charlie.
We're going in
Copy,
blind.
Charlie.
Yankee 19 shield reset, anti-torp, anti-mine, cloaked, stealth.
Weapons
And
range.
warp.
Target cloaked or jumped.
Alpha, he's at direction 225, range 80k.
18k or 1800?
18k, he's way out of here.
Was that possible?
I don't know.
It's a good jump drive. Let's try to get a surrender so we can steal that technology. Epically.
Right. That would be nice, but
Cyrus, this is Viper. Go for the cloak screen. We'll go for Delta 88.
There he
copy
is.
that.
Weapons range. And he's gone.
Fuck.
Load a tag. Come about.
You want shields up?
Yes.
Yeah. It's probably better.
Helm,
We're
put us
being
in
shield
fuel
drained. We can
Lower our shields.
Tags ready. Shields down.
Science, do you have a bearing for this cloaked one?
Yankee 19.
I think it was Quebec.
The one next to
No,
us
I
is
do not.
Yankee 19. There it is. It's on Viper
It's
now.
behind Viper. Turn around. Let's get into Viper.
Tag it.
Yep.
Cyrus, this
On
is
bearing.
Viper. We can use some assistance.
We're on our way.
Tag out.
Tag the other one. This one's the one that had cloak.
Just target.
No, I didn't see the other one.
It's behind us. Alright, take us back to DS5.
Science is out, give me a second. I'm
Coming
sorry.
090.
Warp 2 if you can.
Maneuver.
Surrender.
Not getting maneuver. On bearing. 3
Sorry,
targets
give me a
here.
second.
Science is
Maneuver.
back.
Maneuver is no longer needed. I announced on bearing.
Sorry, I
Run the
was
beams. Shields are already
Cyrus, this is
gone.
Viper.
trying to get my presets in here.
Try disengage,
contact.
move them away from the base.
Alright, let's try and drag them away.
Dragging 180.
We got mines.
Load them.
Damn, he's fast.
Yes, he is. He's got warp.
Mine's loading, very slow. Taking
Goodness.
shields offline.
Very good.
Torpedoes.
We have
Mine's
good
ready.
shot. Fire.
Both mines ready.
Drop.
1 mine. 2
Hold.
mine.
Another coming in, and it vanished.
Damn, I think it jumped. Since it didn't hit the mine. That's unfortunate.
Viper 77 doesn't have jump. I don't think.
Viper, this is Osiris. Any chance you can take Quebec 1-6?
We'll see what we can do, Osiris.
Alright, load up. Load up an Omega 3. We're going to take out this group of Corellians.
Aye.
Going alongside.
EMP ready.
And we got droners in there.
Nuke ready.
Peak maneuver, 3 seconds.
Maneuver.
Unbearing.
Frank beams. Captain's target.
Ready.
Fire when ready.
EMP out. Nuke out.
Alright. Don't know where
Captain, did you
Quebec
want
went.
a shock follow-up?
Yes, go ahead and fill it with a shock.
1 shock coming
Nuke
up.
contact. Closing for beam past Papa 2-6.
Shields up.
Surrender on
Surrender.
26.
We got a scar on our tail, unknown target, breaking contact.
Alright, drag the Scaran through the mine.
Yep.
Unless it
Scan.
jumps before we get there.
Scaron has low vis cloak and shield drain.
Recommend loading 1-in-1s for the Krails.
Agreed.
Torpedo loading.
Run the
P-shock ready.
tubes. Fire when ready.
Good target. Fire if you can.
It's loading.
Crank the
Torpedo out.
tubes.
Cranking tubes.
P-shock out. More?
Damn.
I think the
No.
mine's going to take care of it ultimately. That works.
Oh, nice.
Ah, nice.
Indeed.
Augers.
Alright, take us DS4.
Whoa!
Scarn.
Hard about.
Hard about, yes.
What about
Crank
Loading.
the beams.
Unbearing.
cranking beams?
Delta on beams.
Load a P-shock. Actually, load a 1-on-1.
Torpedoes are loading.
Fire the 1-on-1.
It's going to take a little while. We'll kill it
His
fast
front
with
shields
beams.
down.
Okay.
Target
Well,
down.
if you have
Nope,
the
he's still there.
if you
Fire
have
the
the shock,
P-shock.
fire it.
P-shock is loading.
Peak tubes.
It's direction 210.
Right off our tail.
Can't confirm a lock. P-shock's
You
ready.
don't get it. Dumb fire.
Maneuver.
P-shock up. Hit.
We have a contact. It did fizzle. Not sure how or why.
Load another.
Yes.
P-shock loading. 4 left, including this one.
There he
There's
is.
target.
Fire the P-shock.
It's loading.
Lock target. Ah.
Ah, fuck. What a prick.
Damn comes lost.
P-shock's ready now.
P-shock's ready. Good. We're gonna have to wait like another minute or so.
While he drains our shields.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stabilize power to shield at this point.
We should be able to manipulate the shock to hit the front facing if we're far enough away.
Hmm.
We're no longer being shield drained.
Load a
Osiris,
regular
this is
torpedo
Viper
as
move
well.
to
1-on-1.
engage incoming fleets in Charlie 3.
We are being shield drained, but shields are down. Because
Viper,
there's no
this is
reason to keep
Osiris.
them up.
We've got Scaran right here.
You did not lock target.
Acknowledge Osiris.
Beam.
Shock fizzled.
Crank the beams. There we go. Take us to DS4.
That was painful.
Yes.
Drone cruiser Echo 6-4 and C3.
Can't tell if that was my fault or not.
I don't think so. But definitely take us here.
Nice dock.
All right. Tell me, do we get a nuke?
We did.
Load up an Omega 3.
Alright.
Just waiting on shield grid.
Pump, putting more power. Shields complete.
All right.
Posturing.
Yankee 9-5.
Omega 3 ready.
All right, we've got a taunt on them. Wait
Recommend
until Yankee
target
9-5. Yep, good target. Go ahead and fire. Brace for your
EMP
shields.
out. Nuke out.
I can evade and intercept these.
All right, do it. Load a
Stand
key
by
shot.
for maneuver.
Oh, never mind.
All targets destroyed.
Swinging, swinging,
Load a
swinging.
mine.
On bearing. Beams. Area clear.
Loading mine.
All right, we are going to have to fish out the fighters from that carrier. Take us by the carrier closer.
We are well within launch area of local carriers.
All right, load a second mine.
Stalker might have the, No, never mind.
Here
There they are.
Moga, give me 225% maneuver and sustain.
Ready when you are. For the mine, just say mark.
It's 240 maneuver sustained.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Perfect.
Fire.
Mine out. Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Back in proximity, enemy carrier group.
All right, let's load up 2 mines.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm
two.
sorry, EMP 9.
Loading.
It's a Delta 8-4.
Mine ready.
Osiris, this is Viper. Orders Lambda Heavy.
EMP ready.
Almost exactly 10 seconds. I had
Oh,
that
already.
timed out perfectly.
Target the cluster, there you go. Let the EMP go.
Firing EMP.
Load up that second mine if we have one.
Yep.
Nope.
Viper,
We only have 2.
we only have 2 mines.
Brace shields.
This is our last one.
Commencing
Scarn
run.
incoming.
Commence the run.
Acknowledged, Osiris.
We're making our echo run.
Tractor Scarn
Fire.
incoming.
Dropped.
Pulling in a DS4 for
Right in the middle.
Yep.
Damn, that's a lot of wrecks.
I repeat, there is a Tractor Scarn incoming.
Nice.
Niagara 38.
Excellent, thank you.
Roger.
Since when did they make wrecks?
All right, as soon as you get the nuke, load up an Omega 3. We're going to use that on November 3-8.
November 3 also has Shell Drain and Teleback and Tele.
Loading Omega 3.
breaking contact.
Whoa.
Sorry about that. Couldn't get shields up.
Target telebacked.
Yep.
Landing something on him is going to be an issue.
Just hallway
Raising
there.
shields.
I've just
Omega-
taunted him. Get us closer.
Omega 3's ready.
We're in range.
Fire.
EMP out. Nuke out.
Target telebacked. Foreign fleet, particularly Lancer.
Lancer, that's an Omega 3.
Osiris, this is Viper. Break
EMP.
off.
Respectful
engage
distance.
screens,
Oh,
God damn,
moving
they-
towards DS2.
All right, break.
DS2.
Copy that. Heading to DS2. Get a shot on this guy. Bravo 90.
And it's
Bravo
going to require
90.
turning
Take-
around.
All right, just take us to the through the mines.
Bravo 90 also has Tractor.
Not through the mines, but, you know.
Both units have Tractor.
Yep.
We
Load
did
up.
not grab Tango.
Yeah, we did for the November 3-8.
Armament is 6 P-Shock, 5 EMP, 2 mine.
There
no
we
nuke.
go.
Full torps.
He's come to a stop. Recommend 1 and 1 with peak tubes.
Agreed. Turn us around, face him.
Loading 1-1.
Maneuver.
Actually,
mind.
no, torps.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's... Yeah,
He's
I
got
did that
rear
on purpose.
shields.
I read the future. Ready to
Uh,
fire
Target
torpedoes.
telebacked.
All right, take us so that the
Hardcore.
mines are between.
I don't have a visual.
You're good. Go
0.
keep going that direction. There he is.
Torpedo ready.
Lock.
Oh yeah.
1 and
Fire.
1.
I thought it was 2 torpedoes.
Either way, it'll do the job. And he
Shit.
teleback back.
It's okay. Take us where the mines are between him. So, course 310.
Oh,
Oh, this is good.
Come on, dude. Just die.
There's no mines there.
There we go.
Target
Take us to DS2.
destroyed.
These enemies really jump a lot.
Osiris
they
is
do.
Viper.
Osiris, this is Lancer.
Let me talk to Viper first, then to Lancer. Go ahead.
Was just going to ask if we had any more screens up there, but obviously we do.
Indeed. Go ahead, Lancer. Take us to Lancer.
Osiris, we were just warning you that we had a Scaran pinned down here and he was cloaked.
Copy that. Looks like the only ones left are down by Stalker and Saber. Take us to DS3 and we'll wait here.
Osiris is Viper, well done.
Viper,
Green board.
thank you very much.
Recommend
green.
loading fireworks? Oh, never mind.
Fleet captain to all ships. You can debrief your crews, have them stand down.
Oh, we lost a station. I
This
think that
time
went
only
very
one.
smoothly. Yeah, I think that went pretty smoothly.
Considering the enemies, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yui, you're excellent at helm as always. Weapons, you were on it. I mean, really, I think you did exactly what I would want you to be doing.
I loaded wrong twice.
Yeah,
these
well,
things
that's okay.
happen.
One thing I will suggest is if you have a particular, if you are doing something like loading something, don't hesitate to call it out. And hopefully engineering is paying attention and will boost the tubes.
Pretty sure I called out a little too
I've
much,
been-
maybe.
I've been trying. I was trying to boost tubes as much as I can. Generally, if I know you're loading something, I'll boost tubes for a 10-second count.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were doing exactly that. Which
I
is
saw a
great.
few of those, yeah. It was good.
I wasn't.
But
I
you
was
do-
counting.
My
fingers.
point was basically you're not doing it too much. So keep it up. That's
Oh, me?
exactly what I would want you to be doing.
Yeah, my beginning was rough because I didn't have any of my settings locked in, so I had to kind of shuffle about.
I was going to ask because you definitely picked up in the second half for sure, and I would even say earlier than that. I think you did a much better job with engineering this round than I've seen you do in prior ones. So, actually, that was very well done.
When was the last time you saw me in engineering? It's not very common.
It's not common, but it's been a while. Nonetheless, as the engineer for Horizon, I'm very sensitive to it. So, I was going to say well done.
Thank you. We should definitely talk sometime about presets because I do not. My presets are basically 1 through 8 is 240 to one specific thing.
I'll send you my presets in Discord.
If you're doing one specific thing, you can go way higher than 40. 240.
Yeah.
The way I do it is not the proper way.
So, Science, you were definitely much more vocal. I loved it. You had, I think, a little less to do in the beginning, but once we started getting more and more enemies, you were telling me exactly the information I needed. So, great. One thing you can do is if you see anomalies, go ahead and you don't have anything more important to scan. Feel free to scan those. If we're in the area, then you'd be able to say, hey, by the way, there's a Carapaction coil over there if you want it. So,
Right.
but I don't think that mattered in this particular scenario. What else?
The other thing you can do as science, but isn't required, is I like to give callouts on the status of the ships we're attacking, because especially when you're in the middle of it, it's nice to know where things are. So I'll give shoutouts as shields drop.
Yeah, shield status is real nice.
Shields 100, shields 75, shields 20, shields are down, ship is falling, target destroyed. You don't have to do it. I personally like to do it because I feel I need things to do, and I know that
Science is a little slow.
Yeah, and it's also really nice. I feel that as a helm and weapons officer, it's really nice to get those call outs, because then it feels like you're actually doing something and not just pressing a button over and over again.
Sometimes I don't know like what the percent of the ship is. Like I know when when like the front and rear
Don't worry about percentage. Worry about whatever the number is on the shields.
So, I might be missing something that was said already because I was a little bit distracted. But if the shield, if we have a comms officer and you see the shield turn red on the enemy, regardless of what its percentage is, then shortly after that, the many of them are susceptible to surrender. So that's one thing to bear in mind. But other than that, I agree with what Agum said. You want to pay attention to the number.
Okay.
Calling out systems down is also good. Like if their weapons are down, everyone can just chill.
Weapons. I think that one's most important. I wouldn't worry about the other systems.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you.
Yeah, systems gone down is a nice thing to know, but it doesn't matter unless we're worried about being shot.
Yeah, also as science, you sort of kind of ish have a little more leeway to spam information. Our crew is definitely more acceptable to it. Some captains don't like it as much, but you you'll get a hang of what people like and what people want and need.
Science is the search for information, after all.
Science is...
Fleet Captain to our ships, we're going to have a couple of minutes break just before the mission. You've got maximum 5 minutes.
Yeah, so one thing I will say, you don't take any of these suggestions as critiques, because really you were doing what we needed you to do.
Oh, this is what I need. Like this is what I need to play more effectively. And like in the end, I'm not like gonna go home and cry.
No,
So,
good.
Don't worry. Like you're not gonna hurt my fifis.
Also, do not necessarily take the way we're asking you to perform your duties as gospel. You go to any of the other ships on the TSN, they're likely to tell you something different.
I expect lots of waterworks, crying, tears, shouts of pain.
Maybe piss your pants.
If you're anything like my sisters, calling me Hitler at least 3 times before telling me how much you love me, stuff like that.
I haven't heard you cry that much.
That much?
No, I was talking to Agum, by the way.
Yeah,
I cry silently and then drink a lot after shift.
He doesn't queue up when he cries.
Took me two mental cycles to realize queue up is referring to Mike.
I actually use...
By the way, let me interrupt you for a second. If anyone needs to take a bio break, now would be it.
I use push to talk so you can't hear me crying between words.
I'll just go do that.
I'll be right back a moment.
You still around?
Yes.
How would you describe your streaming skills?
Basic.
Okay.
Why?
I'm looking into eventually doing a bit more streaming. I'm not sure whether it'll be more of a chill thing or more of a gaming thing or what direction I'm going to take it. But I'm just kind of testing the waters, see what people, if recommendations are always helpful.
OBS is your bread and butter.
Yeah, so I'm looking at. I kind of started using Streamlabs and got some really nice things set up in Streamlabs.
Yeah.
And there's two of them. Which one is web based? I'm not using that one yet.
I'm pretty sure it's Streamlabs that's the web-based one. Streamlabs is what I use for my my chat overlay. There's a lot more I could do with Streamlabs, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah, so Streamlabs is the one. So Streamlabs I've been using. Streamlabs is what I got set up with. And I actually kind of took a theme and then basically gutted it out and did it my own way. But then people are like, "Oh, you should be using Stream Elements instead." And I'm like, but I already spent all this time building this matrix background thing, and the only thing I haven't gotten is subscriber and all that jazz. I haven't customized that because I'm just too lazy to do it.
People are often wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why to make the. I totally understand why to make the jump, but I'm not ready to do it yet. So
Are we supposed to be in the briefing room?
I don't think so. No one has announced end
we're
of break.
still on break. Never mind.
Everyone else is in the briefing. Yeah,
We're just chilling in our ship.
All right, let's head to the briefing room.
Very much for your codes, Commander Captain.
You probably should get more engineering. How long it took is we were waiting for it to get restocked.
What are you saying about chocolate?
Okay, so this is going to have to result in a serious court-martial.
Are you guys talking about how our allied ships killed that one station? And all our marines?
Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fist fight? I want to fist fight.
Sorry, who wanted a fist fight?
Agoom.
Agoom. Okay.
What did I do? I'm loading up Nerf mags.
Enjoy the brig.
Yay, the brig, my favorite place.
Get my AKA all present.
Hello,
Another few visits and he'll dig his way out with his spoon.
When are we renaming the brig to Lieutenant Agroom's quarters?
Alright, shall we
Alright, so for this mission, who's on command and control?
That'll be me.
Ooh, Commander Vaj, I'm going to hand over to you.
What was that ooh about?
What it's like when you're on command and control. Things always go wrong.
Ah, yes. Whoa. I mean,
from my experience, it always gets really steamy up there.
What you need to do now is in a really severe tone of silence whenever anybody speaks.
Ooh,
okay,
baby.
Off you go, Vaj.
Alright, so here's kind of the gist of things. As you may recall, last week we moved into the Koros system to begin some talks with the Arvonians in the area. Once we had finished that round of negotiations, we moved back to Maria system. We have been temporarily reassigned to the Maria system while we conduct these negotiations. Let's see. The second battle division has taken over for us in Ashia. Intel does indicate that the hegemony will be making a heavy push in Ashia in the near future. So Command has decided that a battle division will be more appropriate for defending the system for the time being. In addition, the Fourth Light does have a fairly well-renowned history with negotiations, so this is kind of why we've been assigned to this negotiation with the Arvonians. So, with all that said, the Arvonians have requested some backup. They've detected signs that there are some Scrayans in the area that have been shadowing them. Obviously, they don't want Hegemony Command to learn about the talks with between the USFP and the Arvonians. So they've asked for assistance in flushing out those Scrayans and dealing with them. Any questions?
We're going to be in Frida or Chorus?
Chorus.
Are they going to have any carriers on site with intact fighter wings?
They will have a small escort. I don't know off the top of my head their exact composition.
I do not. My intel map is empty. Are there any friendly bases in the area?
One moment.
Damn it. Really should learn to unmute my microphone earlier. Chorus is a neutral system. Do we know the current relation between Chorus and the USFP?
Chorus is primarily an Arvonian-held system, so it is technically hegemony, but, well, it is, sorry. The occupants of the Chorus system are most closely aligned with the Arvonians, is how I should put that. They're technically a neutral system. So there are stations that we will be able to dock at, probably not all of them, but let's see, it's in Sector 3's Ingal Post is where we've been conducting the negotiations.
Alright. So during this mission, Arvonians are to be treated as neutral targets, and any Scarans that are in the area, we need to ensure that they are neutralized as required. If they appear as hostile, then we should be clear to engage. We need to take into account as well if Scarans are moving in packs, that does cause us issues, so we need to make sure that we're keeping our battle group formations tight when engaging them. TSN Lancer will be deployed as required to support each battle group, and we'll be forming into two main battle groups, as we've already practiced, Viper and the Osiris. In fact, no, those are going to change. I'll give battle group assignments out once we get onto ships so I can see who's where. Any further questions?
Cough, cough.
At this moment in time, this is the word has gone. I've lost all my words. This is currently a military engagement, and the diplomatic team won't be required. Is that correct?
Manavaj, do we have more qualified diplomats taking over, or do we have our team?
So
More qualified.
Cough, cough, Horizon, cough, cough.
Manavaj?
So TSN officers involved in the negotiations will be on ships.
Right. Okay, let's head back to ships, and we'll deploy from there.
Anyone who's arrived since not yet been assigned, stay here.
First one in the ship is captain, right? Isn't that
Were
how it goes?
Were you with us last time? You were. I just didn't recognize your name being so long. Okay.
Yeah.
For various reasons, that's not always the case.
I'm very forgettable.
I don't know if I come back here or if I had
Yeah,
to.
yeah. We were told to go back to ships, which
Yeah,
usually
but-
means the previous ones that we were just in.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So during a shift, when they say report back to to your ship, it was the ship that you were previously on, not permanent assignments.
Yeah, it's just so they don't need to, swap everyone around again.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So everything will be easy.
Also, because the whole point of the sims is so that teams can work together better. We run 2 sims so that we can better align and work together as a team.
So we don't have catastrophic failures like the first sim.
Yes.
In an actual mission.
All right. So
Basically, so they can find whatever position they want to shove me in.
I think I'd like
Shuttle.
to keep you in engineering if that's okay. Now that you've gotten knocked up.
Honestly, I'm down for it. For a real mission, I'm a little worried, but we'll see what happens.
I'm not
if the
so
ship
worried.
if the ship explodes, I will blame our science officer.
Of course you will. Everyone else will be blaming you, so feel free.
You can't blame me if we're all dead in space.
I'm a
pretty
little
good at
nervous.
Pretty sure we have
Because-
clones.
Because, like, you guys are saying, like, simulations rather than, like, real missions. And then now this one's, like, I don't know, scripted or
If
something.
our ship gets exploded, then it's gone. Well,
Oh yes. Okay. So simulations. So there is like an overarching storyline. The simulations do not affect the storyline. Also things like destructions aren't permanent. However, in live action missions, if we fail to save a station or a ship gets destroyed, that is a permanent ramification. If missions are not done properly, that will affect the storyline moving forward.
Permanently,
It's
sort of quote unquote. I mean, they can also Deus Ex Machina things.
it's kind of like D&D, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a GM, and if
Confirmed.
something happens, it can, ramify.
TSN
but
Cyrus.
they have overall
Hold on a
control
second.
over what
Hold on a
happens, I
second.
guess. Yeah, sorry.
This is Cyrus. Go ahead.
Cyrus, what's your status?
We're ready to roll.
Confirmed, Cyrus.
Let's get ready to.
Don't think we read it up though.
Yeah.
We didn't,
Everyone's
but
still
everyone's
okay?
talking, so...
We're fine though.
Do we have to disconnect and reconnect?
Not this time.
Okay, thank you.
The last time they actually had to reset the system. They have a software going in the background called Hermes, which Yui knows a lot more about, but basically it remembers where we are. So if there's a crash, we can reset.
All you need to know about Hermes is that
All
it
ships
is
are reported ready.
freaking magical.
Let's go.
So they needed to reset Hermes, so they needed to take down the server.
Okay.
It used to crash all the freaking time.
Yeah, Hermes
Still
does
does
a lot of
sometimes.
magical things that basically when the server crashes, it automatically boots it back up.
Fleet
and
captains,
reconnects everyone.
warships. We're expecting the
It's really
Avonians
annoying.
to be coming either through the Ulyss gate into the Chorus system or from the Beret system, which is a hegemony-held system. We'll be conducting a patrol through the area to begin with.
Power maneuver.
Never mind.
I really need to add another spring to my retaliator.
There's a bit of lag this time around.
It's known to happen.
All ships form up on TSN Saber. How?
These boops are pretty insane right now. Nutty.
Captain, if lag does not improve, do not expect any precise maneuvers.
Copy that.
I also have a bump to maneuver. I don't know if that's causing issues.
It is not. The main issue I'm experiencing is in delays between initiating and terminating warp.
That happens normally, though.
Yeah, I was having that a lot the first mission, to be honest.
Oh my god,
Engineer,
is it...
boost warp, please.
Your mileage may vary. I don't typically
because
have
I'm
that
in
problem.
Europe.
Warp is boosted. Do you need more boost?
That makes so much more
No,
sense.
this is good.
now.
We're slowly catching up to Saber.
Okay, now I have a new excuse.
Which is?
That I'm in Europe, so, like, pulsing warp is fucking infuriating sometimes.
Right, normalize.
I used to think that it was just Artemis, but now it makes way more sense.
Good.
All
Nice
ships.
one.
We're going to scout this area. TSN Lancer, I want you to have a look at the nebula in grid Delta 3.
Who is he addressing?
Lancer.
All ships, we need to go back into Sector 3.
Really? Turn us around.
All ships, Sector 3 is trailing.
Viper is getting dangerously close to that hull.
Nah.
What are they doing?
What are we doing?
That is a good question, what they're doing.
Somebody
this-
was ordered to investigate Nebula in Delta 3.
Yeah, but that was Lancer, and that was in the others.
Now, Viper wasn't ordered there.
Yeah, I don't know where Viper's... I think the helmsman of Viper thinks that...
It's Ziff in command on Viper, and there should be...
I don't think anyone's telling him off. Oh my god. Wait, maybe it was Viper who was...
Nothing they can't handle.
I'm just gonna stop making guesses now.
We have a comms officer. Please go root for Viper. Give them encouragement.
TSN Viper, engage Alpha 87 as quickly as possible. And then move back to Sector Transition and Grid 5.
Who's helm on
TSN
Viper?
Lancer, move rapidly to spot TSN Viper.
Raiden, I guess, is helm. He knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Maybe we just
Sure.
misheard.
No, I don't think so.
Weird.
Do. Lancer arrives. Kill.
Save the day.
Steal the kill.
Nope, to save the day.
Why is it? I know this is a long shot, but is anyone here a Nerf hobbyist?
Nope.
Can't say that I am.
It's a very obscure hobby. That's why I was asking.
You'd think
Nerf,
most...
Nerf, like Nerf blasters.
Yeah, you'd think that would make you, like, graduate into BB guns or paintball or something eventually.
Oh, no.
Nerf or nothing.
So it's actually funny. They're rarely do
TSN
people
Osiris, you're in a
transition-
battle group with TSN Saber.
Copy that.
We're going to keep the formation tight. We're going to scout through grid Bravo 2 and Bravo 3.
Bravo 2, Bravo 3.
People from other hobbies will come into Nerf, but rarely do. I don't see a lot of people going from Nerf to other ones.
TSN Osiris, let's remain within close proximity.
Copy that.
Which
Right,
is
so let's hold
defined
this.
as within
let's hold off.
1500, I think.
Yeah.
No.
So let's hold off discussion about nerfs for the moment.
Do you want me to bump warp?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, keeping up just fine.
I would
do
like
belt
someone
sensors.
to check the
Sensor stuff.
manual. I can't quite remember which vernacular is associated with which distances. I think close proximity is actually 8K.
Would that be in Helm?
Yep.
In Helm training manual? Because I have it up. So.
Yeah, it would be.
Contacts.
3 scarns.
Double scan those.
Cyrus, engage enemy targets. Fire at will. Fire at will.
Copy.
Can I get a boost of sensors?
Yeah, boost sensors.
Keep those shields
Hello.
and beams up.
Hello,
Relock target.
Drone.
Forward shields are gone.
Get us
Disengaging.
out of there. Do we have any of these 3 have anti-torp?
Checking. Delta 60 has anti-torp, yep.
Okay. So, load up a mine.
Delta 60 also has shield
Loading
drain,
mine.
teleport,
Ow.
and teleback.
Cyrus, it looks like you've got Tango.
Mine loaded.
Copy
See
that,
if we
we're
can
loading
pin
a
him in
mine.
place.
Mine ready. We lost Tango. Or not? I think he just shot the drone.
Delta 06 has tractor,
Keep us ahead of them.
Oh joy.
shield drain, and shield reset. Primary beam is down, and rear
Cyrus
shields are down.
formation. Charlie, focus fire with TSN Saber.
Alright, take us in.
Alpha Alpha.
Target rear.
Alpha Alpha. Can't target rear from this angle.
Front and rear are down.
Three seconds maneuver.
Shall I unload the mine?
No, hold it.
Alright.
Unbearing.
But do load a homing.
Okay. When manipulating the shields, please use the K key.
Yeah, I am. I forgot which was which. Sorry.
Alright, get us distance. We're flanked.
Breaking contact.
Torpedo ready.
Alright. Come about. Load up a oh, never mind.
Yeah, we're full. Shall I unload?
We're trying to get
No,
shield back up.
get us in there, fire the
Cyrus, we have Tango.
We are at a good shock angle.
Alright, go ahead and fire the homing at whichever one you can reach. And then
Firing
load
at
up D-shot.
D60.
Delta
Delta
60 's
Delta
anti-torp.
60.
Okay,
Oh.
get us in there.
The homing changed targets.
No, it didn't. It just, he jumped.
Cyrus, primary target is Delta 18.
Alright, bring us into Delta 18.
Negative visual.
Course.
Delta 18 is direction 355. 358. Direction 3.
Briefly saw it. It's on 300.
Might have gotten blown up by Saber.
No, it's still there.
Yeah, it's I have it up.
It's cloaked.
Direction
Frames are
237.
Hard about.
Go ahead and beam this Delta 60.
Beams Alpha Alpha on Delta 60.
Roger.
Unbearing.
Front and rear shields down on Delta 60.
That was me.
If you have the
Sorry.
P-shot, go ahead and fire it.
P-shock out.
Keep firing.
He's
Ship
down.
destroyed.
Bastard.
His rear shields are down. It's going down. Nope.
Cloaked
Nope.
again.
Front and rear shields are
Going
down.
down, down,
Relock.
down.
Target destroyed.
Now he's gone. Alright, fuel collectors.
Shall we unload the mine?
Yeah, go ahead and unload it now.
Got it.
What's our status?
Energy is
We're-
at 36%.
Front
Okay with
shield's
Saber.
22, rear shield's 30.
Copy. How many batteries do we have?
Cyrus, what's your
9.
energy status?
We are energy amber.
Cyrus, break formation, move to Ingel post as quickly as possible, and then rendezvous in group Bravo 1.
Copy that. Take a Stingle post.
Engineering maximum warp.
Maximum warp.
Engage. Oh, 9.
Don't know how, but I forgot how much Scarens suck.
Yes, they do.
Stand down, warp.
Cantorp keeps jumping.
I actually didn't hear you join us.
I
think
said hello
Lucas-
to the true captain, but nobody seemed to notice it. So
I think he's the only one that did. Not that that matters too much.
I thought you were going to stay away.
I promised I'd do some training stuff after shift, so I figured, why not jump on?
Okay.
Are you
Returning
doing
to
okay?
formation.
Out of character, are you doing okay, Ironman?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Don't lie to me.
Engineering maximum warp.
If I was lying to you, I'd say I was doing great.
Ramming speed.
Did anyone play those games? They were so good.
Which games?
I can't, the Crisis 1 and 2.
Never have.
Prioritizing reaching sector border. We'll follow up with Saber.
That works. We are eventually going to be transitioning along the Echo line, but we'll see how things go. So, Armand, do you have a good week?
It was all right. A bit stressful, to say the least.
That's not so good.
It's work. But what do you really expect?
A paycheck.
Caffeine consumption complete. Switching over to the whiskey bottle that is definitely not full to the brim whiskey.
I've gone for 2 hours. 2 hours.
I explained to my captain that the bottles of whiskey are filled with iced tea.
Lancer, Cyrus, we're going to move in to engage Foxtrot.
It just happens that
Formation
the tea that I
Charlie.
use is the same color
Okay,
as
see if
the
you get Tango.
maneuver. Giving you a small warp. There you
Too
go.
much.
Sorry.
Alright, so Foxtrot 00 has anti-torp. That one is going to be our priority target. Although,
Foxtrot.
if we do get to take out this one, it's good.
Foxtrot 00 anti-warp. Shield drain, shield reset.
Huey, that was good work on the chat text.
Rear shield zone.
What's good work?
What you posted in TS.
I don't understand. That was more a personal note.
Close proximity combat distance engagement range.
I couldn't remember what the vernacular was earlier. Folks on the crew will remember. I finally remembered.
Okay, I thought you were saying something else.
Sorry, I'm dropping beams to cool for a second. There we go.
Definitely normalized. We don't have anyone in the sector.
No contact.
Yeah, I took it offline for a minute to get them down.
Don't
I've
take
been running them
work
at
offline, though.
300%, and if I don't pay attention, they get really hot.
Yeah? Probably a good idea not to stop paying attention to the beams.
Yeah, paying attention is useful.
I'd change my uniform.
Priorities. Energy's down about 62%, following Saber at warp 2.
Copy that.
I need to stabilize. I need to get the shield back online.
What's our shields?
Front shields are 80. Rear shields are 65.
Front shield's good.
They're recharging rapidly as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got 200% into each. What is the number below the percentage with parentheses?
Gibberish.
What is that?
It's gibberish. It's like probably an internal value, but it doesn't really correspond to anything that you could, get use out of.
Is it a tiny white number?
It's just in parentheses below the percentage.
That's what I thought he meant.
That's power draw.
Oh. Then I was wrong.
Yeah.
That explains why warp
sensors?
power draw is so low. Boost sensors, I.
It was Saber.
Wow, why
Both
do
squads have tractor.
our torpedoes sit at 15% power usage? That's insane.
That's only when it's being actively loaded or unloaded, though.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Oh, same with beams. Okay.
Stay with Saber.
And I got caught in the nebula.
Ah, I see. Yeah, the borders are very confusing on those.
Hard to maneuver.
More Scarens.
We trained for this.
Who pissed Vaj off?
Oh, I think Vaj was looking forward to this. Prioritize getting a double scan on the Scaren Defiler.
Cyrus, you need to go evasive.
Stay evasive. Copy, staying evasive.
Energy 48%.
Shall I convert?
Not
This
yet.
early?
Igloo 73 is anti-warp.
Cool.
How about the other one?
Igloo 78 is anti-warp teleback.
You should hear some of the others, like Lagrange.
So, my favorite is uterus.
Got 3 anti-torps here. Do we have any anti-mine?
None on grid.
We only got 2 mines to throw at them.
Yep.
That's enough.
Saber is the mine carrier.
Well, radio him and tell him to mine him.
Now we're waiting for him.
TSN
Recommended.
Cyrus India 3-2 has a tractor beam as well as India 5-2. As soon as they're decloaked, we're going to engage those 2 targets. India 5-2 currently decloaked, move to engage primary target.
Copy that.
Formation
Those
is
are
Charlie.
This is a bad plan.
Yes, it is. But that's what he's ordered.
Oh boy.
India 7-8.
Coming about. Engineering.
Uh-oh, Saber's
coming
in
about.
big trouble.
Yep.
We staying or leaving?
Leaving. Actually, he's got Tango.
Cyrus, we have Tango. Focus fire on India 7-3.
India 7-3. Copy that, India 7-3.
Charlie.
Crank the beams.
Risha's down.
Beams are cranked. How does it go, sir?
DACA.
Still there.
No, it's gone.
Oh, it is?
Prioritized 5-2. They're gone.
Keep cranking the beams.
India 7-8 Alpha.
Energy 20%.
Dropping to FCS.
Yep.
Looks like
Go ahead, Science.
India 5-2 is on my Y. He's at range 5K.
Closing.
India 3-2 has anti-mine.
I have no warp.
We're
yeah,
tracking
you don't need warp. Do you
India
warp?
5-2 is up.
Cyrus,
not-
you're gonna have to get these as quickly as possible.
Do not
Charlie,
ever
Charlie.
take warp offline in
I
combat.
thought you said we were going into FCS.
Crank those beams.
You don't
I
need to do
did.
anything in FCS.
Okay.
That's entirely Helm.
That is silent running when you take shit offline.
Shields down.
Right. Still there.
No, that one died. There may be
Cyrus,
another
that's
target.
Who do I have?
This area, let's stay here.
Oh yeah. Vaughn, you could also call when you hear a ship. If you have main and you have sounds on,
There he is.
you can call target destroyed
Heard
as
about?
well.
Do you have the tag?
Cyrus, we are attracted.
Hard about. Bring him in.
Yep.
Pump 'em.
We're coming.
India 3-2.
Beam.
Charlie,
Beam
Charlie.
jams. Energy is we are dead in the water, sir.
Weapons convert to.
Convert.
Tractor club.
Maintain
Converted
peak beams.
5 out of panic.
Convert 3. Get us in there.
We're in there. We're shooting.
Oh, we are? I don't have the main screen on right now.
Front shields down.
Enemy destroyed.
There he is.
Power is at 15%, sir.
Cyrus, status report.
We
Local
are
area clear.
energy red, but status is otherwise green.
Confirm. We're going to sit in fuel collectors for a moment, then let's get that fuel up. Report when you are energy green.
We have 5 torpedoes.
Alright, so what I want you to do is when you see the energy cresting
80.
80%,
I know.
start converting.
Been there, done that.
Alright,
Roger.
so you're familiar with the 80% rule.
Yep. Roger that.
Do other ships use that?
Yes, they do.
Ah.
I think I heard it on another ship, in fact. For the first time.
All these wonderful procedures, they start on Horizon and then they disseminate slowly.
No, I thought that was common. I thought the 80% rule was
Horizon's
common
dead,
procedure. I tend to operate
dead.
more along the 75% rule, but still, that's commonplace, I think.
We're not in danger, so. But in any event, yes, it did start on Horizon once upon a time ago.
Oh, I didn't know.
What's FCS?
Fuel collection systems.
Okay. So fuel collecting system is a mod specific to TSN. Basically, as long as shields are dropped, Helm drops impulse between approximately 30 and 50%. I know I'm off on those numbers.
10 to 49, but normally it's between 30 and 40%, yeah.
And after a small wait period, we start to regenerate fuel at a
How are we doing?
Almost at 80 now.
Yeah, okay, technically true, Yui.
Have we started generating torpedoes? Or
Yeah, I've just got the first one.
Cool.
We were really low.
I can see that.
Cyrus, this is Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
Cyrus, report your status.
We are energy amber. We will be ready to go in about 90 seconds.
Confirmed.
Last torp. Ammunition is full.
Copy. What's our energy?
76.
Tell me when it crests 90.
$90 now.
Saber, this is Osiris. We're status green.
Cyrus, roger that.
Was that a fart?
Sorry, I took a picture of myself licking a bottle of Campari. I'm back.
Since when do
I
you
don't
drink
wanna know.
Campari?
No. I have Campari. I don't drink it very often. I prefer other Amaros over Campari when I can.
You prefer Malort.
No, so my favorite thing to drink actually is I'm actually big on I love Amaros. Specifically, I love Chinar, straight, believe it or not. I'll do any bar that has Underberg, I'm grabbing an Underberg, and
I don't know Underberg.
Underberg is a very small bottle of bitters.
Oh,
I'm totally molesting Saber right now.
Popular in Germany.
I'm watching you.
My other favorite one is I love Aperol. Like Aperol with sparkling water is like.
All right, hold
amazing.
the chat for a moment.
I have no idea what any of those are.
Welcome to my world.
That face when you're not an alcoholic.
Is having the title of the sector up in the top left-hand corner, is that new?
Yep.
That's
cool.
very useful.
It is.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I just noticed it.
Bosch has put in place a number of major changes to Stealth Cart, and it's very helpful.
He probably got tired of asking, which sector are we in?
Yep.
I still haven't been to Stellar
Stay with Saber.
Oh yeah, it's like the black hole now has a name. That's really cool.
Well, they've actually always had names, it just hasn't shown up. At least Sauvage tells me.
I'm waiting until we find Muga's anus.
Alright, boost sensors.
Let's keep this a family show there again.
In my defense, the event, Thor was a PG-13, and they had a wormhole called the Devil's Anus.
Stock, engage the group that you're currently in. How?
If 12-year-old kids can go see a movie.
Alright, let's hold the chatter. We're now in combat.
Can you spot the scare?
Cyrus, we're going to engage this group and try and draw them towards the black hole.
Copy that, we're with you.
Any armaments?
Why do I have
Not at the moment.
Roger.
So let's see what Saber wants to do. What do we know about these guys?
One of them is at least teleback. Recommend taunts.
Copy.
Kangaroo 19, Captain has no living family, shield drain stealth.
We pretty have Tango.
Coming 270 for the hole.
We do not have Tango.
Are the
What do we know
taunts
about
happening?
Kappa 19?
Do we have a comms officer?
Yeah, me. Kappa 19, what do we know?
Kappa 19, Captain has no living family, stealth, shield drain.
Our shields are very low now.
We're being drained, huh?
Yes.
Right. Take us to Kappa 90. So it's the one farther in front.
I got it, the defiler.
Kappa 90. Captain does not care about his ship's appearance.
Captain Airmon is
Closing.
offering to jump on comms.
Please do.
Copy that. Just waiting for a moment to cut
Weapons
in.
range.
All right.
Comms
close
online.
Beams.
Frequency?
Echo, echo.
Target cloaked,
Teleport.
it's still ahead of us.
Is at direction 183. 181.
What do you want to do?
Get some distance, turn around. Go farther forward, 180, and then hard about.
Mother
Third
trucker
gate
field
leading
train.
Lancer.
It's moving.
Maneuver
It's at
go-
direction 004.
Cyrus, move to engage Kilo group. It looks like they're going straight for the gate.
Target of opportunity.
Copy.
Spin.
Yep.
Full reverse.
There's Kilo 90.
That's our target.
Target recloaked.
Damn it.
Delta Delta on Magic 5-5. Magic
Target
5-5's down.
So, Kilo 90. There
Kilo
he is.
90 is on my way.
Negative visual on Kilo 90.
He's still cloaked.
He's,
It looks like it's direction 0.
He's
Cyrus Foxfire with TSN
Lancer to
Second.
Fleet, this is not the only Kilo that's left. There's another one cloaked.
Kilo 90 is roughly north of us, coreward.
Not responding. There he is.
Coming back.
Scoreward now, north.
TSN Cyrus Focus Fire with TSN Second.
Alright, come get us in there.
Energy's at 55%.
Our front shields are also down.
Take our shields down
we're
all
working
together.
on it.
Lock target.
Rear shields are down.
Forgot that one.
Refuses to surrender.
Front shields are,
Billy.
are coming up for us.
Bake the guns.
Peak guns.
Target
Guns
destroyed.
spread.
Normalize.
Dropping
Alright, take us to the
FCS.
gate.
Gate first.
Gate first. Actually, you know what? Belay that. Let's stay with Saber. Go ahead and put us in fuel collectors. Recharge the shields.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Point is to the gate, though. We're going to be heading there next.
Manager to Fleets, cloaked Scarens, Delta 4 Mark 4, moving to Mark 7.
Stay put or close and engage.
Stay put.
They got it.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrus, report your status.
Our status is?
Amber energy shields. Magazine green.
Magazine green. We are amber on energy and shields.
TSN Cyrus, that's confirmed. Please stop reading magazines whilst you're on the bridge there.
Oh, sure, he plays when you're in command.
But we have so many good new ones. There's a great cooking magazine. I really have some recipes I want to get.
Yeah, there's a lot of good nuke recipes in there.
I'm keeping mine in my room. I don't want anyone to find that one.
Energy at 86%. Front shields are at 72 and rising.
Copy.
How much
Energy at
more-
911.
How much more energy can you pump into the forward shields without burning them?
No, I mean I can go to 300. I just
burn
I
them a
do-
little
I
Saber,
didn't
this
want
is
it
Cyrus. We're
overheat.
green.
Front shields are at 94, stabilizing.
Fleet Captain to all ships. I've only in Fleet have reported that the area is clear. They're not receiving any more signals from Scarens. We're authorized to go to automated systems back to Maria Gate.
Yay.
Yay, indeed.
Those very few contacts, but very tough ones.
Stand down your crews and debrief.
I have to say, I really dislike the Scarens now that they've got teleback.
Yeah.
They kind of do it too much, way too often. You can't even get manual on them before they already jump.
Is it technically possible? We could probably mod that out if we wanted to, right?
It's hard coded.
Why does he always hard code everything? Oh.
Hard coding is easy.
The teleback alone wouldn't be such a problem if you didn't double the frequency at which they activate their specials.
Right. Alright, so feedback. Let's see, Helm. I think you did very well, thank you. I really have no comments.
I boop things.
You
And
did boop things.
Saber feels violated.
It was very arousing.
Family show, people.
Yeah. Weapons, you were definitely killing things. I like that.
Best.
Yes.
I
Boom.
did the boom boom pew pew. Thank you.
Yes. Keep that up. We want more of it.
I do that a lot.
Engineering. Agum, I think you do better with engineering than you do with helm.
And that's high praise coming from Draco.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, I just don't think you're noticing how bad I'm doing, but okay.
No, I think you actually are doing it. I mean,
You're just underestimating how bad you're at helm.
You are responding
Oh, the truth
when
comes
we
out.
call for things. So that is what you should be doing. Occasionally you were a little bit behind, but really it never was a problem. The science. Go ahead.
I'm getting used to like cooling systems, and like I know that good engineers will tend to overheat things frequently. I'm not quite there, but I'm adequate.
I disagree with Starry's philosophy. I want to burn things out only when we need to. I want to have the extra room of coolant for that time. So my philosophy is to keep things just below overheating. I will let it heat some, but not let it get above like 50%.
I try to keep things at 0 pretty much always.
I like to let it burn.
Yeah, that's more Starry's style.
Yeah, because there's sometimes downtime, and it doesn't take that long to cool stuff down if you have all the coolant.
Isn't it Starry's Gift, the famous YouTube video?
Uh-huh.
All right, so let me just finish this up.
Yes.
So, Cadet, I think you did great. I don't know what you're worried about. You are doing what we need you to do. You can be perhaps a little bit more proactive at the beginning of a combat. So as we're going in, you can go ahead and when they say we're going after Kappa fleet, you can start scanning the different Kappas to figure out which ones the ones we need to worry about.
Okay.
But other than that, you're fine.
And if you don't mind me cutting in for a second there,
Yeah.
there are actually 2 voices on the ship everyone should shut up for. One of them's, of course, Captain. The other one's Science. Science knows what's going on better than everybody else.
Agreed. Anyway, we're all supposed to head up to mission briefing room, so let's head on up.
Aye, aye.
Computer, you too.
Two is your push to talk key, Fleet Captain?
That's for
codes for the snack room.
What? Damn it! I'll have to change it. Hang on.
Oh, was that your password?
That was the password to the ultra secret laboratory.
Changed.
And
God damn.
Everyone can get to your chocolates.
One.
Okay.
Just waiting on you.
What he's gonna change it to?
Fleet Captain Commander Donovan said he'll be with you shortly. He had quadrupeds that were being annoying.
His fantasy life is interfering with reality life.
Tremendously special.
I want to know what he's doing with cows.
This is what happens when the captains bring pets on their ships.
Take them into the airlock and press C open. That's what I say.
Be careful of Space PETA there, Fleet Captain.
Wave goodbye.
Is Commander Donovan taking triples on the deck again?
Alright, can people stop guessing my password correctly? That's really annoying. Alright, so a couple of notes on there. It was good seeing those battle group formations kept tight. It meant that if Scarans appeared, which they were doing, nobody was isolated and being picked off, particularly with things like tractor beams. I know working with Osiris, we focused on the ships that had tractor beams first, where possible, unless they were cloaked, which was irritating. But focusing fire with one another and using primary target orders, it meant we could pick off Scarans pretty quickly. Do you want to give us a rundown on the debrief, Commander Vash?
Yeah, so seems like we managed to sniff out all the screens in the area. Looks like we kind of scared them a little bit with the first couple sectors there. They called out to what we presume is some sort of sector command for all of them, possibly similar to our own fleet captain. And they decided to bunch up in a couple of places, which made it a little bit easier for us to find and eliminate them. But I think they were hoping they could destroy us, and along with the Arvonians.
Well, we definitely know that when Scarans are in groups, they are a formidable force.
Indeed. So we're very glad that we didn't lose any of our own or our allies' ships. So well done, everyone, in that regard. The Arvonians, of course, are quite pleased that we have been willing to assist them on what could be considered a minor thing. Although with the number of screens that were there, I'm not sure I would consider that minor. I'm not sure they expected that many, to be honest.
Okay. Anything else on that front, or?
I don't believe I had anything else. Did anyone else have questions, comments, etc.?
Command officers?
I'd only note that I thought the combination of Stalker and Viper worked particularly well, and Viper was often able to anticipate some of the orders that I was going to give and appreciate the support in the combat situations.
Excellent. Right. I think we'll have that was a longer mission, wasn't it? Should we call it 10 minutes?
10 minutes sounds good.
And then, by my reckoning, that gives an hour and 20 an hour and 10 before the end of shift.
Yes.
That's going to be a very long sim.
I've got another mission lined up, don't you worry.
Okay, you can stand down for approximately 10 minutes.
You're dismissed to the galley.
User disconnected from your channel. Welcome back.
Are we still using the same mod as last week?
Yep.
You completely cut out, which perhaps isn't the best sign for my net issues.
I only said one word.
There's been no update since last week.
You said a robotic word to me.
Mm-hmm.
Beep beep boop.
I heard it robotic as well, so it's not on your side.
Oh, that's relatively good. I
There
guess,
does
maybe.
even be a lot of interference.
Stop trolling me!
Does anyone else here use Google Music?
Negatory.
You know.
Never heard of it.
Once.
My follow-up was, is anyone else utterly horrified at the switch to YouTube Music, but I'm guessing no one here knows.
Oh god, are we gonna get video to that Dale song?
How have I still got four folders of Artemis on my desktop? Outside of my main Artemis folder.
These are rookie numbers.
Outside of my main Artemis folder, which has, how many is it? 20 folders of Artemis.
Correct myself, I thought there was one copy.
I have 4 copies outside my 20 copies.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Time to head back.
Connor.
Mission briefing room or ship?
I'd have thought mission briefing room.
I don't think we ever go straight to ship.
Has been 11 minutes.
Shazam!
Lieutenant, yes sir, fuck off sir.
Got that damn song in my head now.
Just listening to it right now.
You too?
Let's board ships and go.
Anyone, you better fucking keep that in engineering.
Type it for all the ship's con systems.
I plan on it.
I wonder if I can talking about. I wonder if I can fire a nuke at my own ship.
You can.
Not if I disable your torpedo tubes.
How do you target your own? You can target your own ship.
If you're tractored into a station, you can fire a missile and tractor beam can pull it back.
Next engagement, Kayla. If you start singing that shit on the ship, because it will get stuck in my head, and then I will be very cross at you. I will not deliberately sabotage us, but I might be a little slow on raising the shields.
Go Gadget Streisand effect.
Perfect time to say that just as a senior officer's walk.
It's exactly what you shouldn't say. And anybody who does will be severely reprimanded. Oh, hi guys.
Nice save.
Alright. TSN Viper crews have a cadet still on there?
I don't know why he's there. I'm going to see if I can get him.
Ooh.
Now you're in trouble.
Okay.
We still have an officer up in the galley. Is he?
It's a goon.
No idea. So we'll carry on. It's the cadet that I'm.
Just shove him into the airlock.
A goon knows how this works. The cadet is fairly new, so.
The cadet will be leaving us.
Right. Okay. All right. So there have been reports from TSN Command. Lauria system has seen some enemy scouting forces, some kind of vanguard force going into Lauria, and we have been tasked with going to check it out. Commander Vaj, you've got more details on this?
I'm going to pass over to Lieutenant Zanst, I believe.
Yes, apparently the hegemony have not only taken all the neutral systems, now they're trying to move in on our systems. And as a prelude to that, they have gone through a variety of the lower arc systems, including Ashia, Tyr, Vinlara, and Lauria. They're not quite as strong in Lauria because they've spread themselves so thin. So our job is to go from Maria to Lauria and find them, eradicate them, and if they left any monitoring devices behind, eradicate those as well. Plus, we need to set up some monitoring in Lauria so that we can check to be sure that they don't come back.
Okay, with the attacks on all the neutral systems and managing to force us out of there, this could be preliminaries to more major attacks on USFP space. At the moment, hegemony forces have been holding off. However, Commander worried that won't last for very long. Commander Nima, you to assemble the ships and take them to complete this mission.
Aye, sir.
I'll be monitoring your progress from Command and Control with Lieutenant Zanster. Feel free to reassign crews as required and reassign ships as required, Commander.
Very good, sir.
I'll hand over to you.
Very well. With the fleet captain moving to observe from command and control, the Mr. Wilcon, you're the most senior officer on Sabre, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
No. Then
The most senior officer would be Fleet Captain Xavier.
do I have to explain that I just said that he wouldn't be there?
He's not going to be there.
So on that
Oh,
note,
okay.
Lieutenant Wilcon, required to take command of the Sabre for this particular mission and assign an executive officer and crew accordingly. Will you need an additional officer to make up your crew?
Given the previous... I believe so.
Understood. Make your requirements known to me and we'll see what we can arrange with regards to moving crew around. Other officers report to your, so who have a substantive command, report to your ships and we will move officers if required.
Before we leave, who's Fleet Command?
You would be speaking to him, Lieutenant.
That would be
Commander Nemad.
Nemad. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any other questions?
That is a
Are you going to do a good job at Fleet Command?
Our baby's made.
Okay.
What did I miss?
The briefing.
Oh, so nothing important.
Hegemony, now having taken all the neutrals, are now horning in on our action, so we have to kill them with extreme prejudice, as usual. They're getting thin, so we should expect, thematically less resistance, but I have no faith in that. I think we're going to see more intense stuff than we've been seeing, even though they're thinly spread. And,
Just blow them up.
We're probably going to have to send somebody. Saber, we'll see.
The most important thing to note is that
I volunteer.
Xavier has stepped away from command on Saber, leaving Nemad in his place. So, yeah, and Nemad will be fleet command. I paid a modicum of attention to the briefing. This is...
It's unusual.
Yeah.
Saber got Relic.
Is he good?
In my early days of attending TSN, I paid rapt attention to the briefings. And slowly that stopped being important.
My eyes just get glazed over because I don't get the lore. I should read up on it.
Meh.
I will say that the only time that I got really excited, because they did so much for the Mirror Universe stuff. It was so good because the amount of lore they threw in, and we had the mission briefings, and we had the podcast. There was so much involved.
All ships, this
that
is Stalker,
was so
report
good.
to me when ready.
Nothing ever has been that good.
Arakidos, did you just send me something I should be chiming in? Oh, I'm sorry, he left. Go. Oh, he went to Viper.
I thought Nemad was being command of Saber.
No, he's just taking. It's still going to be Wilcon as the senior officer on the ship.
Oh my.
But he's still fleet command. So, are we all set?
Wilcon, I'm sorry.
Everyone set?
I suppose
If we're not
so.
rotating.
Nope, not at the moment.
Weapons ready.
Engineering is ready.
Oh,
And
good.
it's on throttle and stick.
Yeah.
Science.
Science ready.
All right. Stalker, this is Osiris.
Osiris Stalker, go ahead.
We are ready to smite.
Acknowledge.
I'm gonna need another one. I forgot we came up with something last time.
Ready to gently eviscerate.
Something godlike.
Ready to checkmate the atheists.
We hold dominion.
How much do you people know about VR?
VR.
I have a quest. I'm probably gonna get an index.
Yeah, I just so if you go to buy an index, all it does is say you're on the list. So if you are really interested in buying one, you should just press the button.
Oh,
It
really?
doesn't cost anything. Yeah, they're not taking payments until 7 days before they're ready to ship it. So 7 days
I guess
before.
there's a lot of need, but not as much supply.
There is a huge demand for VR across the board.
Because fucking Half-Life 3 came out, Jesus.
No, it's not just not just that. It's
because it's good.
I think it's because of the isolation. People need things to do. Because I mean, the OG headsets are literally being sold for 50% over their original price.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you can't find anything. You can't find anything new, and all the stuff that is available is used, and it's 50% higher than the actual sale price.
Damn.
So there's you can buy you can get a headset, but it's a 2-year-old used headset, and you're paying 50% more than it was brand new. So that's why things like the Index has a huge waiting list, because for the until just a few days ago, it was the only headset that was actually taking reservations. Now Oculus just released that there's more in production for one of their headsets, and that will be going a lot, and they're taking reservations.
The future's now, old man.
Yeah, the thing is, I want to be able to play stuff on the PC, so I don't really have the money right now, but I'm basically mass saving for it.
I got really lucky in I'm loaning a quest for my my school, and I got it hooked up to my PC so I can actually try out PC VR games.
Yeah, I built my computer top of the line about 5 years ago. So I went with SLI. So SLI is kind of useless for VR games, but I can actually
Stop to all ships
handle
and command and control. We are ready for departure.
Why does the Oculus have spyware? Because it's Facebook?
That's an oof.
I re-readied and got in.
Same.
As someone who used to work in the big tech companies,
TSN Fleet, your first transition will be diagonal spinward forward to the system with the Lorien gate.
The system name isn't showing up anymore.
Yeah, not yet.
Spin core.
Maybe it's just to the new sectors.
Stalker to fleet, form up on us.
You heard him.
Where are we going? Oh.
We're going to the top left corner.
Stabilizing maneuver.
After that, we're going to be going through the Alpha line. For what it's worth.
Yeah, the index also uses the V2 base stations that are supposedly really good.
Finger tracking?
Yeah, it has individual finger tracking, so the controller is actually like strapped to your palm, and you can individually like move your fingers closer, and it will track each one.
It actually,
It's
I
amazing.
believe they call it the knuckler. The knuckles,
knuckle.
because it actually straps to your knuckles, and if you let go of the controller, it's still in your hand.
Yeah, there's like a strap on the back of your hand.
And not only does it track the exact motion of your fingers, so it can tell how far it is away from the controller.
So you can flip someone off in
Stalk at
VR.
all ships, fall in formation, and head to the lorry gate.
But it also has sensitivity, so it knows how hard you're holding the controller. So if you have your hand on it gently versus really squeezing it tightly, it actually does things differently.
Yeah.
So in some games, like the strength in which you're holding onto an item, you can adjust it. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool
Also, you
things
can like
they've done.
pinch to pick up small things, or it's very
What was
cool.
that?
You can like pinch with like just 2 fingers, or when you pick up stuff. Never mind.
Yeah, it's supposed to be crazy immersive because of the controllers.
Just need leg tracking now, and we're pretty much there.
Well, there is full body tracking.
Yeah, so you
But is
can
there
do
commercial full body tracking?
Yes, it's really easy to. It'll cost you about $300 more. Well, you need to get the Vive trackers, and the easiest and cheapest way of doing it is you attach one to each foot and one to your waist. If you're doing a lot of crazy movement, you might want to upgrade base stations.
You need to take 2 transitions rimwards. We are detecting some Skarian activity there.
To the rim, to the rim, to the rim, rim.
All ships, this is Stalker, remain formed up on us. We're going to move to the designated weapons platform and transition through to the to the Echo line.
Our power consumption is really not bad. We must be going at like
We're in
4
FCS.
too. Oh, we dropped an FCS. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
We're at like 800 for a while.
Yeah, you can safely drop the weapons to 25%, shields 25%, energy-wise.
There's really no point. Sorry, I was having
We're not
some
going
trouble.
for the station.
Nope.
Nope. Totally not.
Wait, what?
Didn't happen.
Oh, sorry. I actually bumped warp right before then, as a joke.
Yeah, that was throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah, don't do that without saying something. Joke or not.
Yeah, it was a small bump.
We're on a mission here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
but
business.
it messes up others. That's how mines get dropped out of the back of the ship when you're going in reverse. You know, that sort of thing.
Helm is not the most responsive station.
Warp is set to 101%.
Is it now?
I'm not aware of that being possible.
It doesn't. It clips at 100. I can't actually get it.
You can if you use the engineer preset. So preset manager.
I should look out the window more. I have science up anyway, so I don't need having 2 boring displays on. You're molesting him. Again.
Osiris,
Osiris,
this
this is
is Stalker.
Go ahead.
Osiris, when we reach our destination, you'll be forming a battle group with Viper. Viper will have the lead of the battle group.
Copy that. Boosting sensors, obviously.
Thanks.
I
It actually stops scanning if you start scanning something while it's still going.
Like somebody else's scan?
No, your scan. I think you interrupted yourself there on C37. Sorry, Charlie 37.
You got something danger close here.
Form up on Viper. We're with you, Viper.
Alpha 17 is Tractor, Shield Drain, Low Vis, Cloak, Stealth.
Yeah, they're taking that one. Looks like we're going for Charlie 37.
Down his throat, Captain.
Looks like it.
Osiris orders Charlie.
He's got backup.
Charlie, I. The beams.
Charlie on the sky, Tractor.
Let's beam him down. Boost front shield and beams.
Range. We are tractored. Turning to face.
He just ignored
Target
us.
out of range. Cool systems.
Are we still tractored?
Yep.
What the
His rear shields are down.
So ours.
We are free.
I think he
Viper's
died.
Osiris.
Go ahead, Osiris.
Briefly saw a sensor buoy in Bravo 1 Mark IV.
Acknowledged, Osiris. Feel free to try and find it. If you do find any...
There it is.
Osiris, go for that buoy and destroy it.
We're on it. Take us to
Buoy.
Indigo 7-8.
Spin me round, baby, right round.
Buoy is Bravo.
Gotta get that maximum DPS.
Maximum warp. Engineering. Am I transmitting?
Yes,
we
you
hear
are.
You.
I think he passed out.
Goom, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Drunk. Too much whiskey.
We are on location.
Sorry, what was that?
I called for maximum warp about
Oh, I'm sorry.
45 seconds ago.
Sorry, I was watching my popcorn pop.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to do right now.
Kilo 45.
Alright,
Can we
let's
destroy it?
let's go to Kilo 25. Kilo 45, excuse me.
Coming hard about.
Like Viper's
Osiris
got him.
orders Charlie.
Maximum warp.
Copy.
His front shields are down. He's on Charlie.
Stand down warp, switch beams. Target destroyed.
Osiris, stock at DS-105 for resupply.
Copy. Take us in.
How many goddamn DS stations are there?
Too damn many.
In this sector, quite a lot.
125.
Oh, there are a lot more than that.
We're topped off.
Sensor buoy in Charlie 1 Mark 5. Or is that Mark 3?
Viper, it looks like DS-125 is going to be under attack in a moment.
Roger that. Osiris, our orders was moved to Bravo 3 Mark 7 and engage forces in that area.
Copy. Alright.
Osiris order will be Charlie.
Bravo 36, tractor, teleport, drones, teleback, echo, echo.
Annoying little SOB.
What are you doing, Viper?
He's going after the Juliet 8-7.
Alright, we'll swing down with him.
Actually, he ordered us to go with Bravo 3-6. But, you know what? Let's stay with him. Viper, do you want us to stay with you?
Affirmative, Cyrus.
Alright. Copy.
Target is at warp, hard about.
Juliet 8-7,
Correction.
Charlie, Charlie. He's
Weapons range.
anti-torp, anti-mine.
I believe we are tractored, I'm not certain.
He does not have tractor.
Turning to face.
He does,
Rear
he
shield's
does have
down.
a low vis.
Front shield.
Rear shield's down.
He's playing
Front
Arvonian
shield's
fighter.
also down.
Alright, stable. Nope, he went to warp again.
Might be able to do a surrender.
I think I got his maneuvering.
His maneuvering is down.
Surrender.
Surrender.
There it is. Oh,
Good call, Vaughn.
war crime.
Alright,
I think.
so
No, never
Nope.
mind.
Cyrus, let's move on the sensor buoy.
It's just low vis.
take us over to the sensor buoy.
Buoy's echo.
Energy at 78%.
Boost beams.
Beams.
Who are you targeting?
The wrong target.
Uh-huh.
I think it.
Cyrus,
Maybe
this is
it noticed.
Viper. Report your status.
Status?
Shields are red. Energy is green.
Yeah.
Shields red, energy green.
Acknowledge, Osiris. Take a minute to recharge your shields, and then we're going to Charlie 3 Mark 3 area.
Confirmed.
Incoming.
Osiris, order Charlie.
Got anti-mine, huh? Alright.
Maintaining FCS.
Front shield's down.
So much for maintaining FCS.
Alright.
Osiris, move on to Mike 2-5. Continue with Charlie.
Mike 2-5. Alpha Alpha. Shield drain, shield reset. He also warps.
And he apparently cloaks. So he's gone.
Oh, yep, he does cloak. We can bring him out of cloak? Question mark.
Tell me about the
CIC,
about his
please.
captain. One moment.
CIC, this is Fleet. Go ahead.
Analysis of fleet sensors show that it's still very likely that there is a Skarian sensor buoy in the area. Do what you can to find it and destroy it, please.
Acknowledge, CIC.
What do we know about the captain?
There it is.
Star on it. No living family.
Bring us in.
Maxing out sensors.
No need. Put us in beams.
Beams Alpha Alpha.
Range.
Current target.
Target's gone.
Still there.
I'm gonna overlap our beams with Viper.
Okay.
So that we have angle.
Touch tips.
He's up.
Full power beams.
He's out of
Rachel's
our arc
down.
into theirs.
Hard about.
How about?
Target destroyed. Touching off DS-28.
Viper, this is Osiris.
Go ahead, Osiris.
Mind if we top off at DS28?
Go for it.
Go ahead, Stalker.
We are docked. Shields pumped.
Do they think we're Stalker?
Topped off.
No, but they probably just...
Not in this sector. We're picking up indications that the sector rimwards of you has some additional Historian activity.
Oh, that's
Xanthos-
CC.
Yeah, Xanthos probably broadcasting to everyone,
Right.
even though he should be doing it just to Stalker.
Happens.
Yep.
I'm demonstrating our readiness by departing the station.
Wasn't ordered for court-martial.
I have a lot of those racked up.
They said there's still a buoy around here, right? Shouldn't we do sensors and take a look?
No, they got it. It was in Charlie 1 Mark 3.
Yeah, it's over where Stalker is now.
I did call it out.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Nothing left.
Should be empty.
I think that was a confirmation grunt that Draco heard you call it out. I didn't hear you call it out. I was too distracted thinking about how to dock, but...
No, way earlier.
This is Osiris. We're with you.
I think I called it out like way earlier.
Maximum warp.
Doesn't matter.
What was that?
Maximum warp. Viper
Go
wants a
fast
race.
now.
For maximum warp, I just do 240, unless you actually want 300.
You are complying with TSN regulations.
Yep. If I want a red line, I'll call
The
for
only
it.
thing that ever moves above 240 is peaking beams goes to 300 because beams.
Keep doing that.
As a general matter, if I want it redlined, I will definitely say so.
It's just that Captain wasn't the one saying so at this time.
Nope. Who's sensors?
Already on it.
Excellent.
Osiris, we're going to DS199.
Copy.
Quebec 50 is Bravo, Bravo.
Order Charlie.
Peak beams are peaked.
One shot fired. Target is behind. Peak impulse. Stand down.
Impulse? Okay.
Impulse can stand down.
Shields are down.
Target destroyed. Touching off DS9. 9-9. The DS. This thing. Here. Filling the airspace. You love my voice.
So nasally.
Osiris, this is Viper. We're going for Romeo 38.
Beautiful.
Romeo 38.
Charlie.
What do we know about Romeo 38?
Romeo 38 is shield drain warp drones. Looks like we have to beam him because he's mine into warp as well.
Gotcha.
Drone inbound.
Alright.
What's this
sucker?
freak?
Sorry, Beta.
What's that freak?
Beta?
Yep, Bravo.
Bravo.
What's with all the Skarns running away today?
Scared of us.
Smart. Like Diathis is about to get hit.
Nope.
Oh, good.
Dropping the FCS. Aft shields are kind of hurting.
Osiris, this is Viper. We're going to Delta 4.
Delta 4.
Copy. What do we know about
Closest-
Whiskey 5-3?
Whiskey 5-3, Teleback, Lovis, Minotaur, Alpha Alpha.
Right, beams again.
Sensors are still boosted. Beams peaked.
Out of range, maneuver 2 seconds.
Front shield's down.
Target surrenders.
Surrender.
Back to FCS.
I keep hitting shields
Is he
on
building
every time.
shields?
We've got another sensor in Echo 5 Mark
Getting a
4.
scan.
Focus scans on the ships.
Delta 8. Sorry. Delta 8-6 is low vis.
Osiris, I'm assigning rendezvous point 4 to you.
Copy that. What is rendezvous 4?
Delta 3, Mark 7. 5. Wait, no.
Energy at 87%.
Yui,
What type of
I want
rendezvous?
you. It looks like it's a comms relay. I'm going to set up the ship. Would you
Right,
mind
I'll take the
taking it out?
shuttle. I am prepared.
1 second. Shuttle.
Are you really putting your helms officer in a...
Yes, because he's that awesome.
I like shuttles. Too bad we
Do you
don't
fly?
have like a... Well, I've done it once on these experimental fighters.
I think I was one of the first people to be certified as a fighter pilot. As a shuttle pilot for the TSN.
Where to?
We should really have a carrier.
Viper, we've accomplished rendezvous 4. What's our next? Want us to take rendezvous 3?
Osiris, yeah, please do that.
All right. That's a sensor buoy.
If you can drop us an FCS, that'd be great.
Yep.
Ready. Right, come home.
Foxtrot 9-7s to our 9 direction
let's-
099. US tractor.
Go, yeah, go. Let's go to Foxtrot 9-7.
Bearing 90.
He's Alpha
High
Alpha.
maneuver. Complete.
He also has stealth, low
Beams.
vis, and teleback.
Target destroyed.
So is this bottle.
Osiris, this is Viper. Move into Delta 4, defend Diatha Station.
Delta
Copy.
4.
Recommend max warp.
Yeah,
Please.
I think so.
To where are we going?
Max warp. Max warp.
India 39, low vis, shield drain.
Red
Delta
line.
Delta.
Stand on warp.
Full beams. Red line beams. Bumping impulse as well.
Will not surrender.
Stabilizing.
Reversing into station.
Good call.
Never seen that done before.
We happen to be facing this way, more or less.
Yeah. And it's right there.
Was that boost impulse useful or pointless?
It was useful. It would have been more useful about, 5 seconds
CIC
before.
fleet.
I appreciate the...
CIC, this is Fleet, go ahead.
Lancer took care of one of the sensor buoys in Echo 3. Our analysis shows that there are still 2 Skorian sensor buoys in this sector.
There's one in Echo 5.
Mark 4. I would hazard a guess the rest are in Echo 3 or 4.
Osiris, this is Viper. Moving to Echo 5. We're going to take out that sensor buoy.
Confirmed. Take us there.
To the buoy.
Would it be appropriate to call the direction during this time, or would I just assume that they... Okay.
By all means. I mean, let's put it this way. I know Yui already has a secondary up, so he probably already knows the direction. But yes,
Yeah.
you should. So it's a good thing to practice.
Okay.
You can do bearing, or if you're doing directions, we're supposed to use like spinward and stuff. But what I just say galactic before saying north, south, east, or west, and people normally won't
Osiris,
think about
just
it.
scouting pass from Delta 3 to Delta 5.
Running past Delta 3, Delta 5. He wants us to go over to Delta 3 first?
Let's go to Delta 5 first. Mind if we do Delta 5 to Delta 3?
That's affirmative, Osiris.
All right. Take
Did
us
it say
about
3 to
halfway up.
5?
Alright, so one thing to alert you, you haven't already noticed, in Charlie 5 Mark III, we now have some things showing up.
Okay.
So go ahead and double scan those.
Those usually mean trouble.
They're the
Yeah,
GM telling us something. Alright, take us 270.
You just want to weave among all the nebula?
Yeah. Boost warp.
Looking like Scarns.
Warp is boosted.
250.
It is now. It's at 240.
Close enough. Go for it, Yui. But we do need to go to DS 180.
And red line warp.
Just gonna swing through all the nebula.
Mm.
Should be picking something up by now.
They've already destroyed the sensor. We're just doing this because Viper said so.
Oh. Taking the long way.
Yep.
So we seem busy.
Precisely. This is bureaucracy.
Yeah,
Can
that's
we
what I
bring
do
warp
at work.
to 200 and bring maneuver up to 170?
Yeah, bring that maneuver. You should stabilize.
I said to bring warp to 200. And maneuver to 170.
Take us to DS 180.
Direct.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stopper. Our sensors show that there is additional Skorian activity, one transition trailing from your current location, which is Loria Sector 15. Recommend you go there and smoke them out.
All ships, this is Stalker. Dock at closest station, rearm, refuel, prepare for transition through the 5 line.
5 line I.
Are we fully stocked and energized?
Yep, we're
Sure.
top off.
Yep.
Alright, warp 1, but boost warp to 240. Take us to the 5 line.
Lancer's going Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what?
That was Yui being a little bit bumpy.
Damn it, Luga.
I took too long to decide which side of the asteroid I wanted to be on.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
You're not abusing the floor and ceiling like I do.
Nope.
It's cowardly.
Abusing the floor and ceiling?
Yeah, flying up so you can't
Oh.
hit any asteroids.
Gotcha. Well, one of the things about this sector is I actually am the one who designed it. And all of these asteroids were actually supposed to be at multiple levels precisely so that you can't do that. Unfortunately, somewhere in the translation between my draft and when it actually got put into the system, everything got flattened out. It's so sad.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing.
You have to have a hell of a lot of asteroids to be able to fill up multiple layers, though.
Yep. So this particular one isn't that dense. There are other sectors that are definitely denser. But even so, it doesn't take that many to make it at least a little bit more challenging for Helm. I also did the same for nebulas. The nebulas are higher and lower, but that also got flattened.
Wait, you
Sensors.
can actually... Never mind.
Yes, you can. You can control the height of the nebulas.
You can dodge them by going up?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I always do that? I mean, I was gonna stay on principle for the asteroids, but that's just so useful that I'm just gonna have to abuse that.
Welcome to Horizon.
Now, having said that, you really do need to be fairly high, like pretty close to the ceiling or floor.
You can just go warp 4.
You can.
Yeah, let me try something a bit high, man. Okay.
Come on, take us to Viper.
Lambda 29 stealth warp.
Osiris orders Charlie.
Maximum warp, red line.
Copy.
How?
Too much.
What you doing?
Front shields down.
How
Maneuver.
fitting that the engineer would
Maneuver.
be drunk.
Yeah.
Maneuver complete.
It's green.
Full beams. Blasted the base.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate the It's Green reference.
Mm-hmm.
What reference did I miss?
The
CIC
alcoholic
fleet.
beverage, It's Green.
I love that
CIC,
they did
this
that in
is Stalker, go
TNG
ahead.
as well.
We need to quickly recapture that base before they gather up any more of our secrets.
Acknowledged.
Viper is following us. I'm going to take that as an endorsement.
Yep. I'm gonna
They're
load up
racing us.
Marines.
Do you want boost to warp?
May as well.
Don't run. Well, doesn't matter.
Just yeah, stalker and stabilize.
Stand down.
All right, load it up.
Stabilize him.
Pick one of those.
Osiris is Viper. You have rendezvous 7.
We're right on top of it now.
Copy.
Maneuver, or do you need impulse? Impulse.
Neither.
Launch when ready.
They should really add a carrier.
Carrier has arrived.
I get that. I remember that, but I have no idea where it's from.
We are out of Marines.
What? You run out of Marines?
Yeah. We have 0 Marine teams ready to be deployed.
No red shirts.
Mm-mm.
You have not enough minerals.
Must construct additional pylons.
Just for my reference.
My life for hire.
November 1-2.
November 1-2 is tractor, shield drain, shield reset. It's like stacked. Stealth, low.
Yeah, they've got it. Take
Yeah.
us to DS-138.
We don't really have anything to repair. Or rearm. Let's just go visit
Energy.
the bar.
We were already pretty much topped up.
Bill?
All green.
I'm gonna go take a hollow suite.
Hmm.
Osiris' Viper, let's get our Marines back as soon as they're ready, and we will patrol the Charlie 4, Charlie 5 area.
Copy that.
I'm just gonna hop out in the fighter and wait.
I think so.
You have a fighter?
Osiris and Viper, it's sufficient to dock at the station to get your Marines back. CIC to fleet.
Fleet. Sorry, CIC, this is Fleet. Go ahead.
This is bullshit. I can't target you.
That you have taken care of all the civilians and all of their sensor buoys in the system. Congratulations on a successful mission. We are switching over to automated systems.
20 minutes
CIC
left in the
Fleet,
ship.
acknowledged.
Why am I hearing
Stalker
stuff explode?
to all ships. Prepare for transition to automated systems. Stand down and debrief crews.
You were hearing that because Yui was out in the shuttle and he heard that we were going to automated systems, so he found some
started shooting at
shenanigans.
us. It's bullshit. I can't even target him to shoot back.
Ah, the power of Helm.
Grr.
USFP ships destroyed 7? I don't get that.
Nor I.
I guess we did it.
We did, and actually it went very smoothly.
I don't think anything fucked up.
Nope.
You?
Other than Agum's getting overly enthusiastic with the warp drive.
Oh
And
yeah,
the popcorn.
And the popcorn, yes.
Hey, it was kettle corn, okay?
The shield is tacticals. Weapons job, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Primarily.
I had like no chance to turn it off and on because Yui was too good at it. Or well, sometimes a little early on it.
Bad Yui.
When I do Helm, I like to keep it off as much as possible because I know I can stay out of enemy weapons range as long as I need to.
That's me compensating for my own failures as a weapons officer, because my Helm officer spoiled me and trained me out of raising and lowering shields as weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So I've taken it upon myself to try to always be on the shields so as to train myself back into this is my job.
It was kind of weird though.
I can imagine.
I couldn't do my job.
Bad Yui.
You just can't win, whether I'm using them or not.
You're wrong. No matter what. It just shows weakness in a Helm's officer, that's all. The more you keep your shields off, the better you are. I'm sorry. It's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Were we given any orders after or?
Not yet. Did anyone else have any comments? Thoughts?
I shoot popcorn.
My eyes hurt.
Agum, you definitely need to share that kettle corn.
Or at the very least, share when you're not paying attention.
If anyone is close, if anyone is in the relative Chicagoland area, you are more than welcome to head to Andersonville, and I will find you and throw popcorn at you.
Doxed.
That sounds terrifying. I'm going to find you?
Come to my neighborhood. Yeah.
I won't.
Okay, here.
Stay
Okay,
away
let me do this the other way around. You come to my neighborhood in Chicago. I will dress up as a giant shiny gold robot, and you can find me, and I will give you popcorn.
What's
Imagine
a robot?
willingly and intently going to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oof. Imagine going to America.
Chicago's great.
See, that I can imagine, though.
Just call us out like that, spooky.
I mean,
The shit
Chicago's.
state of the earth. I mean, what?
Chicago's better than Most.
At least it's not Detroit.
Good point.
Or that's what I've heard.
Detroit doesn't really count as a city anymore.
It's okay. I live in Buffalo, so I know what you mean.
Sunny, warm Buffalo. My parents are from Rochester.
A friend of mine just moved back to Buffalo in the middle of
Wow.
the.
Isn't Buffalo an animal?
I'm so sorry for their loss. And yeah, it is Buffalo.
How do you fit inside there, all you?
I love her so much. I miss her so much. But her and her boyfriend, their families are both in Buffalo, so they went there to help take care of family and stuff. And then once this whole thing goes down, they're going to be flying back here on a regular basis to work. But she is awesome and always gets me involved in shenanigans. Like, I thought, like, she finds ways of making my crazy life get even crazier, and I love it. But Yui is streaming, so.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't talk about the shenanigans.
I can discuss it after stream if you'd like.
We should just pretend this is a kid's show. Can you spot the Scarens? Help us find them. Shout out the right shield frequency.
Scarens, no scaring.
Scarens, no warping.
No jump tracks.
No tractoring.
no blinks.
All ships, this is Fleet. Please report up to the mission briefing room once you've completed your debrief.
All right, let's go up.
With pleasure.
Where do I go?
Actually, looks like we're going to mission briefing room.
That's what he said.
I think I was in command of Saber for exactly 5 seconds.
Oh, congrats.
Field promotion.
What did you do with your power?
I told everybody to report to the mission briefing room.
Ah, good use.
You didn't say 417 lives?
5 seconds, not 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Could have at least got 100 lives then.
Right.
On a ship that doesn't even have that many crew.
Lots can be done with a nuke, you know.
Yes, yes.
Alright, we're going to have a debrief before moving on to one final simulation. That mission seemed to have quite a few forces that we had to encounter within Lauria's system. Commander Neem, had any notes from your point of view there?
No, sir. I want to commend the Viper Battle Group and also, I guess, the Stalker Battle Group as well, and also Lancer for their independent operations. They were able to communicate effectively with me so that we were able to ensure that all mission objectives were met. So my compliments to the officers and crews on those ships.
We're commending everybody.
Yeah. But you said Viper Battle Group first, just saying.
Yep. You guys make it look very easy with the expertise that you bring, so thank you.
This was good.
Everybody's special, which means no one is.
Lieutenant Zenster, any update on the objectives achieved during that mission?
I believe that we cleaned out the Lauria system of all the Scarans that wanted to gather information. We did not detect anything in the other sectors, just the 3 that we eradicated them. We're going to keep an eye on other activity based off the sensor buoys and sensor relays that we deployed. Hopefully, we can prevent this from happening again. That's all we got.
All right. Okay. We did want to run one final simulation. Commander Donovan was going to do some training on the command and control systems. Is that correct, Commander Donovan?
That is correct, sir.
Okay. We may overrun slightly over the end of the shift, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Go on.
Try not to.
Okay. You can report back down to ships and reorganize as you see fit. On your ships, if you want to try out different roles, Commander Donovan's going to be on command and control, and I'm going to be breathing down his neck to see how well he does. Let's get going.
So, who wants to do something different?
And now for something completely different.
Erebus, did you want to try a different station?
I'm okay with what I'm doing.
Very well.
Could do with some variety, though.
Uki, do you want to do something different?
Mm,
Or are
not
you
sure.
enjoying the pew pew?
I do like the pew pew. I wish we got to shoot more missiles, though. Everything's
Yeah.
kind of been easy, though.
CIC to fleet. Once you have decided who your fleet commander is, please have him report into CIC.
I guess I'm fine with weapons.
All right.
Let's keep going.
Huey, Goom.
Content where I am.
I'll
Alright.
switch if anyone wants to switch. I'm kind of indifferent.
We're doing fine.
Do you want to take command?
I don't have buying set up for command.
Well, if you want, I can take care of the communication.
I can take a spot if he doesn't want to.
I'll you know what? I'll give it. I would actually take it, but if you want it, you can go for it.
No, you first, sir.
All right. I guess technically I do get priority, so I'll take it.
All right, let's switch. Goom.
Okay. Releasing engineering.
All right, Goom. Welcome to the captain's chair.
Ooh.
All ships report in to Stalker when you're ready.
Tell me when you're ready.
By the way, that needle on the seat wasn't me.
Who's my XO?
I think that's up to you.
Vaughn, you are my XO. Do you want to make sure everyone is in the correct stations? Do a rundown, list all the stations, and have people report in.
Is that just the extent of my position as an XO?
Pretty
For
much.
today.
Okay. Helm, are you ready?
Hands on throttle and stick.
Weapons, are you ready?
Ready to pew pew.
Engineering, are you ready?
Engineering is ready.
Comms, are you ready?
Comms is ready.
Science is ready. We are all ready.
It's customary to say the ship is yours.
The
Captain.
ship is yours.
Woohoo!
Sorry for talking on top of you.
Remember, the power is yours.
I'd like to welcome you all aboard the TSN Osiris.
Care to
Today
update your
we're going
uniform
to-
there?
What's our altitude?
Oh yeah, I should change.
Perfect
Our
altitude to
altitude is
boot.
space.
Altitude is space, did he say? I mean, depending on what planet. Could be.
The enemy gate is down.
I dock up at that station with an apostrophe in the name. Nayada? Nayada. Nayada? Nayada.
We are
Nyada.
vectoring in nice and slow behind Viper.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom.
Osiris, this is
CIC
Stalker.
to fleet.
CIC, this is Fleet. Go ahead.
This is a simulation to see how we could possibly retake Ashia. You are to take care of all forces coming out of Ashia Gate and try to retake control if possible.
Acknowledge Fleet.
Do we have cluster mines?
Osiris, this is Stalker. Form a battle group with Lancer. You have lead.
Copy that.
Oh my.
Damn, battle group.
Lancer, this is Osiris.
Cyrus, go ahead. Belay that.
Lancer, while you're getting your whisper list set up, we've been ordered to form a battle group with us in the lead.
Charlie 1-8 drone cruiser. The rest are coming in.
Orders, Captain?
Let's see. Are we supposed to engage this?
We've
We're
not
an
received
independent
orders
battle
from
group.
Fleet Command.
We have not, but
All right. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. The Fleet Command is inadequate. Is unable to do their
Cyrus,
job, and I won't
this
do mine.
is Stalker. Move to engage enemies moving into grid Charlie 2.
Charlie 2I.
All right. You heard him, guys. Head to Charlie 2.
Lancer, this is Osiris. We've been ordered to Charlie 2. What do we have there?
So, out of character, the strategy to take this place just means they're just seeing how hard they should make it.
Alright, so for now, let's hold off for a moment. What's the order, Captain?
Let's see what we're looking at. Is Lancer's following us, right?
Lancer's following us.
Let's engage Delta 5-9. Comms, can we get a taunt on Delta Fleet?
Working.
Delta 5-9 captain often disagrees with Scar and corporate leadership. Echo Echo on 5-9.
Taunt achieved.
That was weird.
Burn those guns.
Guns are loaded.
They are all barreling down on us.
Alright.
Full reverse on impulse.
I recommend evasive.
Already there. Shields 18%. Weapons don't seem to be firing. Shields
We're
down.
taking damage.
I was manual aim on the target. I don't think we were.
We are taking
Get out of
heavy
here!
damage.
Get out of here!
Making contact.
Weapons are not reloading. I think they're down.
Strange. Right.
How are we looking?
We have damage to maneuver, but otherwise
Let's
relatively okay.
keep ahead and,
Front shields are almost also down.
and tell Lancer to focus on rear. We'll take Tango.
Lancer, we appear to have Tango. Feel free to shred them from behind.
This fire looks pretty fast.
Understood, Osiris.
Recommend we drop a mine.
Delta 7-9
I
is
I don't
engaging.
recommend it. Lancers coming up behind them.
I don't see the point. I think Lancer can take care of this last ship.
We only have 2.
Okay. True, but we do have other stations.
True.
Yeah, with all those fighters though, I feel like
Use on it anyway.
let's save it. I don't want to waste.
Yeah,
Science, make sure that you're getting scans on the neighboring fleet.
Roger.
Next area. Next area.
How are we doing? Are we in fighting order?
Not particularly. We can engage at long range. Forward shields are still recovering.
All right. Let's take this drone out first. Let's ask Viper permission to engage Alpha Fleet.
Viper?
Who's in charge of that? Saber?
Osiris.
Fleet Command.
Ask Fleet Command if we have permission to engage Alpha Fleet.
Recommend Omega.
I recommend that too.
Delay?
Damn.
Mayday, mayday.
Damn it.
We have no warp.
Last guns.
Who said Nor? Oh, they're in trouble. Let's see about rescuing that ship.
Osiris is
Viper
answer,
is
we go for
mayday.
Viper.
Let's go help the Mayday.
No
Full speed in.
Head for Viper, warp 2, heading 113, range 13,000.
113.
Full beams. Load low torpedoes is necessary.
We're here.
No warp, no impulse, no damage control.
Wrong.
That's a command ship. Let's get out of here.
Fun. Breaking contact.
Load up an EMP and a nuke.
Roger. Omega 3 coming up. Unloading now.
Warn Lancer that we're gonna throw Christmas on Alpha 60.
Lancer, order is Lambda.
Recommend target Alpha 76.
Alpha 60 is what we want.
A lot of drones.
That's confirmed, Osiris.
Yeah, Alpha 60 is heavily loaded. We can wait until we can try to cluster them up though.
It's ready.
We do not have the Tango.
Want me to try and get it?
No.
It's ready.
We're about to lose a team.
I recommend
team
firing.
Station.
Fire now.
EMP out. Nuke out.
Breaking contact. Fighters are out.
Yep, and we have no shields, front or back.
Lowering shields.
Stay at a distance. Do we want to throw torpedoes, volley torpedoes at a distance at the command ship? Oh, get out of here, fighters. We do not want to engage this.
Yeah.
Recommend mine.
I just don't want to dump
load
him on
mine.
Lancer.
Mine loading.
Oh, the Lancer wants him.
Oh,
okay.
Mine ready.
Okay. Give him a Lancer. In that case, let's throw some. Let's throw some torpedo volleys at Alpha 60
Roger.
on the rear if we can, but let's just launch away. See
Some
what
are
we can
ready
do.
now. Shall
Skyrim's
I
on our
free
tail.
fire?
Actually, do we have another Omega 3?
Negative. Only one nuke. I mean, our supply is only one nuke, and we have exhausted that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Ready
not
to fire.
a heavy ship.
Continuing to run evasive until we have some direction.
Osiris is the Lancer.
Go ahead, Lancer.
With combat amber, what's the order?
Stand by. We're trying to figure that out.
Recommend.
Can we turn around and engage?
Shields are 25%.
Okay. Let's head to it sounds like we need power. Let's go to Ozcal Station.
Lancer, we're going to head to Ozcal to restock.
Unloading torpedoes.
So Osiris, we could do with the same.
You may normalize
Yes.
torpedo bay.
Dock up, restock. I recommend we take out Bravo 75 first.
Yeah, it's just a fighter, but let's engage the fighter. Tell Lancer to engage X-ray ship fighter.
They'll have fighters
Lancer,
ready for us
can
when we
you
get.
engage X-ray 48?
That's confirmed, Osiris. We'll do that.
Thank you.
Alpha on the fighter.
Can you give me a bit of impulse?
Yep.
Gotta keep this thing. Now his maneuvers out.
I believe the maneuver is down.
Giving chase as soon as I can turn to bear.
Roger.
Alright. Yeah, X-ray 1 bingo. Lancer's coming to help us out.
Target
Alright,
Second
go ahead
destroyed.
and dock.
Yep.
Osiris, this is Stalker. Report status.
coming hard about.
Osiris, this is Stalker. We are Amber. We're docking up, and then we'll be ready to rejoin.
Acknowledge.
Let's engage the Echo fleet in front of us once we're done.
Echo 1-4 is shield drain, shield reset, and teleback. Teleported into mine.
Lancer, this is Osiris.
Go ahead, Osiris.
When we're fully ready, we're going to take on the Echo fleet and focus fire.
Ship ready.
Understood, but right behind you.
We're topped off.
Fleet to all ships. Prepare to switch to automated systems and stand down debrief crews.
Guess that didn't go so well.
2 Defilers incoming.
They're ending it because of the end of the shift.
Oh, I see.
My apologies. I was distracted at the beginning and I did a really shitty job. So
Surprisingly challenging.
All ships, once debrief complete, return to briefing
if
room
my
1.
heart's in it, I do it really well. I'm not. I just wasn't. I guess I just wasn't feeling it today. So I actually prefer fleet command over ship command, but yeah, I'm weird.
Any feedback?
Gonna be hard to come by as Lieutenant Junior.
Agum, any feedback?
Other people can provide feedback. I was pretty happy. I don't think I did a very good job, so I'll take responsibility for any failures. I feel my biggest issue was I kind of felt like I wasn't sure. I was expecting Fleet Command to be telling us what to do, but they never do. So
in this case, Donovan was getting practice as Fleet Command. So he didn't really know what he wanted us to do in any event.
Probably the wait.
Yeah, if I had to say something, it would be a command, but yeah, it's more difficult than I thought.
Yeah, I also have I've also, like, when I do fleet, I tend to really micromanage up with Fleet Command.
Well, if you don't have any major complaints, then perhaps we should go up to the briefing room.
Yeah, everyone is released up to briefing room. Good flying, everyone.
Thank you.
Cool.
User disconnected from your channel.
Who are we waiting on?
Viper.
They're all dead.
They're still out there spinning in life pods.
You
I don't
closed
see
the
any
sim
life
without
pods.
rescuing them.
That if you die in the sim, you die in real life.
No, it's if you die in real life, you die in the sim.
Ah.
Easy to get those two mixed up.
Priorities.
In other words, avoid dying in real life. It can really screw up the sim.
That'll be all.
Yeah,
very
it's
The
honestly
respawn rate is
rude.
horrible.
Non-existent.
Depends if you
Almost.
believe in
Has
reincarnation.
Lieutenant Junior Starry welded himself to the engineering console again?
It's likely.
We've told him about those overheats.
We should not wait for him.
Okay. All right. Final sim look to run. Interestingly, I was going to say smoothly, but I heard lots of maydays. We are going to wrap the.
Were we not the only one?
I only heard one, but it was
I was going
repeated
to say
multiple times.
that it was interesting that Commander Donovan called that mission a success, which means that losing the Viper means that it was an acceptable loss. So I'll take that.
It was a success in the overall mission objective for the simulation. Simulating losses are always acceptable.
Sorry, Vaj. Yep.
I was in command.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you to any new cadets that joined us. Hope you enjoyed your time. Second in command, I'll hand over to you to finish off the shift.
Thank you very much, sir. So for cadets that haven't enlisted on the form, I will be posting that link along with the link to the general requests. So if officers have spotted any colleagues worthy of receiving a medal, award, ribbon, or other recognition, please fill one in. Or indeed, if you're willing to or looking for a permanent assignment or transfer.
Just one note as well. Make sure people are checking out the officer's handbook. It's got general notes on general standards that we follow in the TSN. So it's worth a glance over to make sure that you're aware of certain protocols and procedures. It's nothing too strict, but it's worth knowing. Otherwise, I'll have to set Commander Aramond on you, and he's got a reputation. So.
He likes throwing people at asteroids.
No,
He
that's
has a
just you,
wrench.
Garion.
Oh, damn it.
You should hear the story about the time the entire crew of the Horizon annoyed him.
Also, it's him that pushed that line button.
Fourth level mission, you are dismissed.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that wrenches have two business ends.
And one more bit of business. Any cadets that have served 2 or more shifts here in the TSN, you are eligible to take your ensign exam, which is a requirement to start your promotion track through the division. If anyone does want to take that or any station specialization exams, please meet me in the exam suite.
All right. Fisher, do you already call the dismissal that?
I had.
Yes. All right. So why are people still here?
Good flying, everybody.
Well, they were
Good
listening to
flying,
me, sir.
guys.
Good flying, buddy.
Good flying.
Good flying, everyone.
Good
Take
flying.
her easy.
Disconnected from your channel.
Gotta make sure to get early on the next shift so I can actually.
Sound muted.
And that will conclude the Terran Stellar Navy
Sound resumed.
RP Community Game of May 23rd, 2020. This is, as always, Yui Admiral signing out. Mirab with sails unfurled, and thanks for watching.